Hello everyone, Ito here and welcome back to another day of this Minecraft series. And yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty much farming here. Blaze. Not because we need so many of the blaze rods, just because I want XP. And as you can see, we are pretty much on level 39, which is perfect. I just want to kill that guy. And we are out here. So this was pretty much what I was doing the last couple of hours. I was farming a lot. I was getting pretty much my gear ready, so we can shift between diamond and emerald right now. Oops. Mainly not because it's kind of a better, it's just because it's cheaper for us to get emeralds. Now we got a Fletcher there. So yeah, it should be a bit laggy because I haven't loaded the overworld yet. So we shall see. Yep. Loading everything. So that's perfect. Oh. It's right here. Yeah, because it's loading, so the first time you're loading the world, of course, it's going to be a bit laggy, but it's fine. Everything is fine, everything is working. So let me start the Twitch spawn properly, and now we can log in here with the Twitch chat, and I send a message as myself. So hello everyone. Yeah, it's working. I'm going to save that. So yeah, now it's working, and as you can see, everything is perfect. Oh yeah. So yeah, look at that. I got a looter sword, sharpness 5, looting, sweeping edge, breaking, knockback, mending. We got get lucky with fortune and efficiency 5, and silky with silk touch and efficiency 4, which I just realized is not 5. Well, that's almost perfect. And of course a bunch of gear, and this is what I want to enchant now. So on the last stream we talked about kind of finishing the study here, and we work on the Fletchery. So as you can see, it's kind of looking way better already. We got these guys of Fletcher, so we are trading pretty much a lot of sticks with him, and I was using an insane amount of logs. And actually, there goes my cat. I encountered a wandering trader selling nightshade saplings, so I bought them and I planted them, and that was the tree. It's kind of a weird. So I kind of like the wood, but I don't like this tree. I don't know why. I think it looks ugly. Maybe it's because the trunk is kind of too big. But yeah, we got a new sapling there. For today, if you are having a rough week, we're going to have a roof day. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. So let me see what can we get here. Blast protection we don't want. Fire protection we don't want. Blast protection, come on. I want feather falling here. So the max of feather falling is 4, I think. Yeah. So there is a chance that we can enchant this with blast protection and then get the feather falling. Nope, just breaking. So, well, that was sad. Another try then. Fire protection, not good. I want the respiration and aqua affinity there. Protection 4 is going to be nice because it's going to give us up to protection 5. So I think we should take that on the pants. Protection 4 and unbreaking, and then we can merge these two together. Oh, still protection 4. So there is no protection 5. Oh, interesting. So, yeah, I was pretty sure that was protection 5. Oh, wait. Yeah, protection only goes up to 4, so that's why I wasn't getting protection 5, because it doesn't exist. Oh, interesting. Crap. So yeah, this got protection 4, so that means protection 4, protection 4, protection 4, and protection 4. Okay, this guy got aqua affinity now. Respiration and aqua affinity, that's perfect. That means we can maybe enchant this with feather falling. Okay, maybe. Depth Strider, Protection, Unbreaking, Depth Strider, they are the same. That's sad. Okay, we can merge these two together and get Protection, Respiration, and Aqua Affinity. That's going to be very good for the helmet. We are just going to need here Unbreaking and Mending. So we got Protection and Unbreaking. We got Protection and Unbreaking, and we got here pretty much everything except for the Feet Are Falling. Okay. So, I still want the Feet Are Falling, by the way. I think it's kind of the most useful enchantment that we can have here. But I'm not going to grind that now, you know. It's going to be maybe too much of a pain. So what we are going to do is we are going to enchant this guy. And then we are going to remove our diamond armor because we are going to save it. I'm going to put the diamond armor there. So we are going to have our armor stand being kind of a more useful. And we are going to get with this new fancy armor, which is looking weird, but I kinda like it, to be honest. I think I like it. It's kind of the same texture that the sword and the pickaxe, that you can see it's kind of a really kind of animated border. As you can see, other tools pretty much doesn't have that border, but I kinda like it, you know? Yeah, I think it's cool. So yeah, we're going with that because it's just mainly because we can easily repair that. So if we need to do that later, it's going to be easier for us to work around that. And of course we got our infinity bow, which, yeah, eventually we need to improve that and make it looking better. I'm just worried about that couple of leaves. So what I think we can make here... Oh, my throat is kind of sore right now. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the climate today has been a really weird day. So yeah, I think we can go up here, make a huge tower up here, and break these leaves. So now they are not touching this wall, and we should be safe, even that. So make a one block gap there, that should be perfectly fine. And as you can see, this is the nightshade sapling, and I think it's really cool. And again, every time, can I go up here? Yeah, every time you need to kind of chop these saplings, you need to break the blockable, and that's going to be perfect. What is that, by the way? Imbued nightshade log. Oh, I want to take that. What is that? What that does mean? It seems like a normal log. Oh no, wait. Therium shards. Okay. Chisel therium. Oh, this is completely new to me. And you can even make arrows from that. That's cool. So it's kind of a replace. Oh, and therium lanterns, which can be placed on walls. Why can be placed on walls? I don't know. Can we make something different than chisel? Shiny? Oh, that's fancy. Oh, I like that. Okay, let's see. If we chop this whole tree, can we get more of that? We shall see. Whole tree down. Okay, yeah, we are getting the therium thingy. The imbued nightshade. So that's cool. Okay, that's cool. I kind of don't like that this part is getting strangely close together to the tree farm, but I'm going to live with that. And we need to change that block. Yeah, I'm going to change that right now, because if not, I know I'm going to get mad at myself for keep forgetting that. So yeah. Oh, wait a moment. Now we got ender pearls. I can use ender pearls here. Can we... I'm going to try it. Since this is modded, sometimes you can make crazy stuff with ender pearls, like enchanting it or something like that. But no, but we can scratching it for ender dust. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I want to go here on the roof. That's going to be tricky. it can be a really bad idea, but let's try that. It worked. I don't think it was supposed to work there. Nope. Yeah, I was expecting that. Crap. Oh, we overthrew that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, ender pearls are really good for moving kind of up and down here. That's perfect. So we need to change this block because I stripped this by mistake. But this is just a normal block. There. Now it's perfect. So yeah, today we need to work on this roof. And for that, I think what we need to do here is pretty much use these dark cloaks or blocks and working with block carpentry and making more kind of a slim roof if you want, not so bulky like the dirt with the full block. So that's pretty much the goal for today. And for that we're going to use slabs. I think we're going to use way more than that. So yeah, let's see. So far we are going to start with that. Maybe we even use the walls. But we are going that way, and maybe we need the chisel. We can try. And yeah, that's going to be it. The other thing that I want to use is these shingles, I think. No, it's not this. It's some kind of a roof thingy that we saw the other day. But it's not that. How it's called? Oh, I need to look for this. Okay, I need to look at all the recipes because I completely forget how it's called. It's kind of a complete diagonal of shingles roof, but it's not called roof nor shingles. So did I pass that? No. Okay, let me see where it was. Oh, come on. It was made by planks then? Doors? Maybe? I don't know. No. Windows? I don't know if it's from Macau's mod or not. It doesn't seem like it's from that. So maybe on furniture? It was at the end, I think. Okay, maybe not. Come on. Come on. It's not here, guys. Oh, these guys. Slate shingle. So let me look for slate. Crimson, dark oak. Okay, this is from Structurize, so we look for the mod. That's going to be better. So yeah, I'm wondering how does this look from the inside. This is from oak and it's brown clay. So I think we want something kind of this on the angle from the outside but really dark on the inside. That's why kind of I'm wondering. Okay, we should try with this moss slate. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we got different textures, so we can go with this one, it seems. So we can go with this one, but we go here on the dark oak shingles. So we need to make clay dark oak shingles. We need to try with that. So we need dark oak planks. Oh, my armor is really weird, by the way. Okay, first of all, I'm going to put that here. I'm going to create planks. So we got the dark oak planks. We need the sticks and we need clay, and for that we need to take these clay balls and cook them, right? Yeah, so on the smelter our ball blasting here, and it's going to be here, and we are going to see how this is cooked. But yeah, this should work. By the way, it's getting kind of really hot here. I'm wondering if I should open the window, but then I need to be really aware of my cats because my backyard is full with my dogs, and dogs and cats, they are too curious, but my dogs are kind of a shepherd dogs, so they are going to chase the cats away and my cats are going to get scared, and here's the potential for a big mess. So I want to avoid any accident, by the way. So okay, we need to create these guys. Okay, let's create 32. Let me see how this looks. Okay, I kinda like this. Is this... I want to see how this connects together. It's weird, but I think if we go here... Oh. Do we have kind of a wrench or something? Kind of for fixing the rotation of these guys? Tag tool, scan tool, build tool, calipers. I don't think they are proper tools for working with this. Oh, maybe it's because I put this on the top side of the block. So maybe if I hit the bottom side of the block, yeah, that's it. But the thing is, we are going to have kind of a disc plank texture. We need to work around that. I don't want to have the plank textures on the bottom side, to be honest. I want to have a wood texture. So... yeah, maybe we put this on the top side. I think this color is fine. So let me try... we are going to start with that roof, I think. Yeah, and their pearls are really good for this. So I think we can put the tingles here, going all the way down, maybe up to here or something. Let me try here, by the way. So we go all the way down here, and then up here, and keep going up. Here is going to be tricky, because it should be here. Okay, that's kinda easy then. I don't need to crouch. And then that's going to be trickier again, and we should end with that, or something like that. So how we are going to connect these two together, I don't know yet. But so far I think it looks cool. And of course we can make these kind of a less slanted if you want on the inner side, so I think that's fine. By the way, we can break these lips. We need to break that on the bottom. I'm not sure if this is going to be a mess or not. I'm hoping not, but I want to avoid problems. Okay, how is it going to look from here? I kind of even want to end this on the window itself, so maybe then we'll remove that. And then for the inner side, this is the interesting part, by the way. The other one is not that interesting. So yeah, we need to make a space for our blocks here from the block carpentry, and I want to use the dark oak block, but actually I think we need to go with the wood here, because that's going to have a better texture. So the first one is this kind of an easy one, I think, because here we go like that. And again, I don't have this kind of a really well thought about, so I'm just kind of winding it if you want. And we shall see how this looks at the end. So any block that we don't want or that we can change here, we've still got plenty of space to play pretty much around this. But here I think I want... yeah, I think I want the stairs here. And then full blocks there. Going to make more sense. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think my dirt... oh, it's just stuck there. That seems like it's going to be proper. Of course, this is going to be kind of the tricky part, because I need to make this connect there or something. But we are going to tackle that later. Overall, I think this texture is going to go well with this wood texture, so it's not going to be that annoying. And I want to avoid the wood one because I think it's way more eye-catching. So I want to be something subtle. And I was thinking even we can go darker, so maybe black on the top, you know? But we are going to try with this. So there we got our first YouTube bot as usual, so the stream kind of start properly when the bots start showing up. So yeah, let me open up the window real quick because it's starting to get insanely hot. Not too much. But okay, I'm going to open this other window then. A little bit. Yeah, that's way better. So I want to open this other window because it's kind of a in front of my monitor. So if that happens, we can. If my cat comes, I can remember that easily and close that. Okay, where were we? Here. Oh, by the way, I was neglecting this part a lot on the whole week. And as you can see today, pretty much just ramped in and started with this without too much consideration. Because at the start I didn't want to do something like this. I think we need to go up one. To place the stairs there. Now it's going to be connected and there. But that's wrong because I need to put them on the upper side. On the top side there. So yeah, to start, I kind of neglected this for the whole week. It's kind of a boring project if you want, and I didn't want to tackle it. But in the end, we are going to make this. So yeah, that's why today I just kind of immediately jumped in, you know? But sometimes you need to deal with that. So for the whole week I kind of neglected that, and now we are fine. Yeah, and here you can see that that's kind of the other dark oak texture, and I don't like necessarily that. I don't think it's that bad, I just don't think it's the one that we want there. But breaking here, yeah, I'm going to need way more dirt. I need to go up now. I'm trying to work from the inner side. So yeah, it's kind of hard for me to know exactly where I need to land with the stuff. So, oops, that's not good. I just need the slabs here. I think that's going to be fine. And then we go stairs again. So this is kind of the easy part because here we can close that. And that means here we need to close that too. So that and that. And that should be fine. So the ceiling is going to look way different from the inner side, from the outer side, and I'm fine with that. So here we got another one, which is going to be kind of surrounded by these stairs there, and oh, wrong placement. And I wasn't realizing that the range from the create mode, when you can pretty much grab the block, is a really powerful tool. It's way too useful. So maybe other mods can go in that direction too. It's going to be way better. I think you should have something like that in Minecraft, like with a copper tool or something. It's going to be way cooler. Okay, and here we just need to block that, and we need to go like this because we need to cover that. And these are the last three. And I think with these ones we can just make blocks, but we need to do that from the top side. Oh, wait, how did you escape there? What? Oh. Maybe when I put a block or something? Oh crap. Now I'm breaking everything. Uh-oh. Not good, guys. No! No! Why you do that? Oh, you idiot. Why you do that? He's an idiot, guys. Crap. That's painful. That's really painful. Okay. Now we need to move the guy all the way around on the base up here. I don't know if he's going to be able to butt fine to us. Why he need to be such an idiot? The worst idiots are the proactive idiots, by the way. Yeah, now you are stuck there, mister. I think the easiest way to make this is just going to make him pillar up around here maybe. So yeah, I think that's the best way to do this. This guy is such an idiot. Why he need to be such an idiot? No, come here. Where are you going, for God's sake? Come on. Dude! No, come here. Here. Look, there. You keep jumping here. Yeah, come with me. Yeah, like this. Here, come. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Yeah, like so. Perfect. Now come here. Nice. I'm going to block this because this guy is an idiot. Okay, now you need to go there. Where are you going? Can you try to pathfind to my bed? Can I lure you out with my bed? Unblock my bed so you only can access to this other bed? I think that's going to be perfect. But yeah, maybe here because these guys... Yeah, that should be enough. He shouldn't be able to pathfind to my bed, so I can lure him out with a bed. Okay, where he is? Where are you, mister? Come here, look. Beddy bed for you. It's night time. Okay, perfect. Now here. Where are you going? Why are you going there? Okay. Can I offer you this bed? Here. Do I have a zombie? Wait. Oh, I think the zombie is down. Can I make this, maybe? Oh, I don't like to work here on night. It's going to be swarmed by mobs eventually. So, okay. Sir, can you pathfind toward a bed? Oh, wait. Here. Can you pathfind toward that bed? I think he can, but he's stuck with the glass. I don't want to remove the glass, so move away. Move. Yeah, go there. Into the bed. Yeah. Nice. Oh, you're an idiot, but not that bad. Okay, perfect. Now here. Bed for you. Perfect. Nice. And now get out of my bed. You idiot, stay there forever. Villagers, guys. So fun. I was thinking into making kind of a zombie villager converter, but right now I'm kind of against that idea, to be honest. I think that the prices are kind of affordable up to this point, so I don't think we really need that. And of course the discounts always felt like they are kind of a scam in a way. It's just too good. Oh, we almost fell down there. So yeah, I wanted to avoid that. And now we can open this hole up. I'm just going one by one because my pickaxe, my pickaxe is so good that I don't want to break other blocks. Yeah, there was supposed to be a mob here or something. Yeah, there he is. Hello. Bye. I can even use you. Are you going to be able to grab items like dirt? It seems like not. Okay. Maybe not. Are you going to be able to grab items too? Okay, are you going to... Come on, I'm grabbing all the dirt. Are you able to grab items if I throw them at you? You know? Yeah. So now that he picked up an item, I think he's not going to despawn. I'm hoping so. If not, well, it's just one piece of dirt. So now he has an item. I think now he's persistent. so he's not going to despawn. And if we manage to create a trading hall or something like that, we can go there and use that zombie. So I think that's fair enough. But yeah, I was saying, I think it's kinda fine that we don't make a trading hall. I think the concept of making a trading hall is funny and interesting enough, but we need to make that way more interesting than just a normal trading hall. So for now, I just need some place to breed the villagers, but I think the discounts are kinda fine for now. Okay, we need to go up. This is my last ender pearl here. Don't fail, perfect. I'm still not sure how we are going to tackle with this save. It's going to look better with dark here or white here. I'm just realizing that now. Okay, here we can use normal wood from dark oak, and in reality we don't need that. We can extend these pillars kind of more up, so we are going to have that. I think using mangrove is going to be better. Let me check from the inside. Yeah, maybe going up kind of and the difference here is that if we go up with this wall, you are going to kind of have an easier time to think that that connection is okay. There's a second roof here, I mean a second floor here, and it's not just only one. And from the outside part, I think we can connect that. So yeah, let's go with that. That means we need log, a lot of log. And for some reason, I always use these ones, and I try to save the other ones. Okay, these go. Oh, we have. Wait, we need more space. I need kind of a proper chest just for ender pearls because I'm going to use a lot of them. Into moving here, up and down, it's way better. So okay, let's change this, and eventually this can become our kind of a second floor if we want. I just don't want to make too much kind of a wall close into the tree farm because this is going to happen, and I'm scared that somehow the create mode is going to recognize that tree as part of this one, but they are a different type of wood, so I'm hoping not. But what's going to happen if we make this same with mangrove? Then we are pretty much screwed. So that's the part that I'm scared of. And actually we need kind of to move the shingles here. So that's going to be consistent. Okay, so we can extend this, right? That's going to be surrounded by shingles there. So this is stripped, this is stripped, this is stripped, and I think this is not stripped. So it should be like so. Perfect. And then we need to extend the shingles here, which we don't have enough right now. And that's going to make sense, I think. I don't know. If I can manage to jump there, perfect. I'm so good at this. Yeah, it looks kinda weird, but I think it's fine. You need to picture that if not, we are going to have a dark oak here, and then kind of the whole... Kind of the difference is, right now, this single roof, it's kind of sustained by our walls. If I don't have this, it's just going to make, okay, this is the end, and then kind of I put the roof above the walls, which doesn't kind of make too much sense. You know, you have a diagonal, you need, or you want to try to keep that at least. So I think that should be fine. Yeah, we need more shingles. And for that, actually, what we need is kinda easy. We just need, I'm going to use these ones, more planks. And it's like this. And I really love this recipe, I think it's really good. Yeah, give me a lot. Okay, now we got a full stack, and I think this is going to be way more than enough. Oh, I'm not sure about this part, by the way. This is kind of on the inner side, What are you trying to do? I saw you. Why you are trying to jump here? You are not allowed to do that. I don't know how he escaped. Are you going to try to escape again? I'm watching you. Okay, no. Oh crap. Oh, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, I'm going to kill you. Give me your head. That's fine. Yeah, I changed it the last second to the sword just for this head. This is an ender thingy, so yeah, the Wandering Trader almost also came with this Imperious Phylum, which I think is something for planting trees in the Nether or something like that, or maybe fungi. But yeah, we're going to see that later. And this I show you that I found a Skyris too. I'm not sure if I show you that. Okay, so we need to replicate the same thing that we did there, but here. And we need to make this with a strip, not a strip, normal wood. Perfect. And we need to do the same here. Okay, so log. Oh, actually, that's kind of a plane there. Then and these two are stripped, and that is unstripped. So strip, strip, strip. Perfect. And now we put the shingles here. So nothing there, the same as we do on the other side, and then kind of we can use less of that. And I think we can keep going here then. So we use kind of the same idea of the roof, and we stop on this slanted one. I want to put something here. So let me try this. Oh, doesn't work, that's sad. But I think we got normal shingles. Yeah, and the texture is kind of the same. Now we just need to check for the color. Pink shingles. Orange. I think it's magenta. We need to try with this, maybe light gray. So I want a color kind of similar to this one, and I'm going to make trapdoors here, and that should do the trick I'm hoping for. So okay, now we need to know how we make this. I think we just we need to make terracotta shingles first, and then we need to try, can we make this with different type of terracotta? Yeah. So the candidates are terracotta, orange, pink, light gray, and magenta. So I think we got all of that terracotta. Light gray, normal terracotta too. We don't have too much space right now in our inventory. This is a problem. Okay, let me trade that. Like so. We got too many of the dark oak right now with us. We don't need that many. We are using way... I think I harvested way too much of what I needed in reality. I kind of overpriced that. Okay, yellow not, but red terracotta we can use. So we are missing pink and magenta. Do we have dice for that? So we are missing pink, and is this going to convert into purple? Yeah. Purple is not magenta, and this pink is going to convert into pink dye. It's not good. This purple is going to convert into purple. I think if we bone meal these ones, because they are tall, we can get them back, and we can make kind of infinite dice with that. But we can make magenta, I think, with the red and... yeah, how do we make magenta actually? With purple and pink. So yeah, we should be able to be fine with this. Okay, so 2 dirt, pink, and purple, and we should be able to clone that. Yeah, perfect, with bone meal. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and more. And now we got everything. Time to convert these into dice. Nope. I'm feeling a lot into finding the proper chest. Okay, what is this iris? This iris is purple dye. Interesting. I don't have too many space for dyes right now. So, okay, we need pink and we need purple. What happens if we crush this? Yeah, we're going to get way more. Actually, we need to just... Yeah, we need to just take the pink ones for the crusher. So let's crunch them. Do the cruncher. Go and getting crunch. Nah, that's going to perfect. And I really love that his eyes are rolling. It's kinda cool. And I realized that if you have a brass funnel pointing into kind of a slot space, but that space is occupied, you're not going to keep dropping items. And that's something kinda new on the grade mod. I played with the 0.2, I think, and here on the 0.3 it's kinda different. So I think that's something kind of a really cool. But yeah. Can you stop now? I want to collect my dice. Please? Please? Thank you. So yeah, as you can see, it's coming a bit kind of late. Okay, so we need to create... I think we can make 8 of these. And then we can... Yeah. Exactly like this. Can we kind of... I mean, it's the same with the pink terracotta, by the way. And then we convert that in shingles. So yeah, we need to convert these ones into shingles. So we put the terracotta back. And then we convert these into shingles and put this terracotta back. Okay, let's try the colors. We should be able to find someone that it's kind of similar to that. Okay. That's light gray. It's not that bad. Actually, I should place all of them together. Okay, that's clearly not. It's kind of too bright. Oh, please. One of these work. Yeah, I think it's just terracotta. I kinda like in a way that you can get different textures here. But I'm between light gray right now and terracotta, but I think terracotta is closer to this one. Yeah, I think it's just terracotta. Okay, we go with terracotta then. The idea here is kind of having something that doesn't look that different than the roof in itself. Okay, we are going to put the shingles there, it seems. Oh, we didn't try the red one. I mean, sure, we can try that. But I think it's just too red. Yeah. Yeah, it's just too red. It's cool, but too red for us. Okay, and what I'm going to do with the dice? Oh crap. Do I have a space for dice? I think we are going to put it here. That's a bad idea. Okay, maybe we'll start using this one now. We're starting with to reach a point where we have problems with our storage system, guys. Okay, we're going to use these shingles then. And that means we need trapdoors now. So yeah. Yeah, I know I'm going to run out of ender pearls here. So don't worry. Oh, come on. No. Crap. I overshoot like crazy. No. Oh, that's going to be painful. But I can chop the nightshade there. And yeah, break the one in the top. And save the whole tree. And we should be fine. That it's not connecting. So that's perfect. Okay, I'm going to plant a mangrove right now. And we are going to see if we are in a pickle or not. I'm hoping not. Please don't connect there. Please. Please be a slim tree. Because if that doesn't connect, then we are fine. I'm still not used to seeing my armor here, so it's going to take me a while. Ooh, that was almost not a good one. Okay, so the idea here is now we place trapdoors here now. And should we kind of merge well with the other roof? I mean, yeah, I think it works. It's not perfect, of course, because it's not the same texture. And sadly, it's not going to grab the other one. I mean, I can still try, maybe with trapdoors, but it's going to be transparent, yeah. So it doesn't work. Sadly. Because if that works, it's going to be perfect. But I think it's because this kind of, as you can see, is on the side is kind of a bigger texture of a stair or something like that. Is that how Minecraft recognizes that? You see, it's a stair, kind of an L shape on a corner. And I think it's not that bad. I will have this kind of a more intertwined together. So how are these called? Chingle, just chingle. Okay, chingle. Maybe we can use different colors here. Yeah, I'm thinking, what if we use red clay now and mix them, the red clay together with this one? I think that's going to look way better. Yeah, red clay. Pink clay, I think red clay. But this is kind of a more on the bright side, so orange is going to look better because we are just using clay here. Yeah. So if we go with pink or we go with red, then we can go with kind of a darker tingle here too. Because we don't have something kind of a brighter, just the orange one. I still want this kind of a side of the roof still kind of a dark, because this is going to be supposed to be dark. This should be, actually this should be clear, kind of a white. Oh, I'm confused now. I really don't know what. Oh guys, this is a problem. What's kind of my texture here? I don't know. What's my color there? I completely don't know. Are we going with white? I know the windows in the inside, I want them to have color, so I think we should go white. Yeah, if we go white here, then the window can have color. So this needs to be darker. That way it's not going to kind of catch attention from the windows. But I still want to texturize this. So we got clay. We can go clear with orange and try that. We can go white clay and light gray and a slate. How do you create the slate one? Oh, I didn't realize you could make these two with cobblestone. Oh, that's cool. Okay, let's try now with kind of just colors. So I'm going to stick to my original idea. I'm trying to see if red is going to be too dark here. Because I'm genuinely think that orange is going to look better here. For the shingles, the thing is we use red, and this is going to be the dark side. This is going to be kind of the clear side, or this one. And then I can change this to something darker. Because then this is going to be kind of something in the middle. So if I go kind of clear with this, this is still clearer than this one. So I can go darker now. I think we should try with this. So we use the same this, but now we use red dye. Okay. This is completely new to me, by the way. So if I'm doing something wrong here, we are going to realize this pretty much soon. I need more. When I run out of bone meal, then we are going to be in a problem. But for now, I think this is going to work. So give me bone, give me rose bushes. Perfect. I'm going to put no. I keep using the wrong chest. I don't know why. But today I'm really not on point on my chest. I even know where are my stuff, but for some reason I'm just hitting the wrong chest. I think it's because my mind is kind of too focused on the kind of a roof, so I'm not paying too much attention here. I think it's kind of that what's happening right now. I'm kind of unfocused there. So we need 16 of these. Oh, you are still working there. Can I? Oh, I don't have it later yet. But yeah, we need mining now here. I'm thinking we have too much of the dark oak right now. Maybe we should convert that extra into... So we're going to use this 16 into... I can't think, nor I can talk. It doesn't seem like it's that dark. It's just kind of a different texture. Okay, word, art. Yeah, convert that into sticks for chain, for trading, and then getting more emeralds and stuff. Oh, come on, that was really hard for me. I don't know why. Okay, so now we just randomly change these shingles here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to change kind of a half of the roof here. Yeah. I just want to get an impression of how this looks. It's not that bad. So now we are working on 3 different palettes. Okay, now we can use a different shingle there, because that's going to look way different. So we use the hammer here, and we use the shingles. And one of these should be the one that we are looking for. I don't know what, I don't know who is the one that we are looking for, but we should be onto something. So now I can hammer this, yes. And we can try with, okay, where are my colors? Here, and light gray. So these are my textures. Light gray, not too good. Pink, too clear. Red, oh, too red. Sadly, this red is not red, so magenta then. Oh, I think we need to go with purple. Just the one that we don't have here. But I think we need to go with purple singles. That seems kind of a proper one. Okay, neither one of them work. So I need to dye. Okay, I need to create... I got the terracotta shingles. So now I need purple dye. And I can make purple dye if I use this and red. Wait, I got magenta there. Yeah, it's not purple. So now we got here. And we can try. It doesn't work like that, but it works there. So yeah, this seems better because it's kind of a darker. And sadly, this red is not kind of a red, it's more like purple. I generally think some people on this game is colorblind. It's always just too bright. Oh, no. I genuinely need something darker here. Maybe it's blue. Blue seems to be really dark. And blue seems like it's kind of a purple. Okay, let's try one more with blue. And if blue doesn't work here, then we need to go 100% with a more bright roof there, because that's going to be kind of the only other option there. So now we go with blue. Like, oops, like so. Yeah, my clicking today is not really on point. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm tired this week. I don't know why. I'm doing a lot of stuff in the house, but I don't know why I'm... I kind of like this dark color, but the color is not good. Yeah, it's too much of a contrast, so... Yeah, I think we need to go, if we can go dark. My idea for going dark in the roof is that then you are going to pay more attention into this. But if we can do that, then we can change this and go into the bright side, right? Actually, if we can go into the bright side there, that means we can change these ones. The model of this guy is just insanely big. Really crazily big. Okay, so we can go dark. Unless we go kind of on a gray roof, which is something that I think is going to look cool, but I don't want to try that right now. Okay, where I'm going to put that? I think I'm going to put that here. Okay. So that doesn't work. We need to go with orange then, because orange seems to be clearer, and if that or orange or pink, both of them seems to be working fine. And if neither of them work, then we go with the light gray and maybe a slate. So we need orange and pink. We got orange here with these tulips, and we got pink already here, so we are fine. Let's scratch this into orange, and then we need to convert this into pink just for testing. Really weird how the kind of the color don't necessarily match together here. My nose is really itching because I was with my cat just before the stream, so I'm stuck with the therefore. But yeah, eventually some of these is going to work. I mean, we just need to test this. Actually, this is still cool, but it's not kind of the style that I'm going for. The gilded doesn't look that good, to be honest. And of course, the whole idea of these jingles is that you are going to be able to use them or see them from below, but I want to hide that. So in reality, we don't need to go kind of that crazy about this stuff. But I just want something that I'm going to be happy when I look at, you know? That's why I'm willing to invest a lot of time here. Okay, the first one should be the orange, which looks kind of a brown to me. I'm completely honest. I think this is fine. It's a really good combination. Okay, do we got brown shingles? I think just terracotta is brown, because brown is just too dark. And the orange seems to be too bright. Maybe we can try with the light gray terracotta here, because this is normal terracotta, but I think the normal terracotta is fine. If we use orange there, I think we are fine with the normal terracotta. And then they are kind of really well merged together. You can see there that they are fine. If we go with the pink here... Oh crap, I fell down. Yeah, let me create a staircase here. Oh, I need to go one up. Yeah. So if we go like this, then we need to change the whole color. We don't want that, so yeah, pink is not good. Here, pink kind of look better because it's kind of or it looked like it was more great, but it's really saturated, so yeah, we need to go with orange then. And then we use the terracotta shingles, and then we need to mix these together with something else. kind of around here or something. So yeah, our color palette there are clay dark oak shingles, normal shingles, orange shingles, terracotta, and I don't need the chisel anymore, I think. Now I'm going to keep the hammer with me. And another color of terracotta, which I think is going to be like gray. Yeah, this could be the one. Let me try that before night. Crap, I failed. Oh, I overshoot that. Ah, that's not good. No. Oh, hopefully I didn't break the crops there. Okay, that works. That works. Let me test that. Yeah, I think that works. I think that works. It's a small saturation, but to me it looked fine. It's not something that it's too eye-catching. And I want to go kind of a bit more crazy, not with a proper concept here. Yeah. Maybe it's just too saturated to my taste. Sadly, on the tingles, I think that's the less saturated one. The problem is we are already using the light terracotta, the normal terracotta, and I think this is the better one. The orange seems just too bright for me, because this looks brown, doesn't look like orange, and the orange is just too dark. I mean, up to this, the brown, I mean. We can still try the brown and the orange, but I don't think they are going to be good. I think I have, yeah, cocoa beans, so these are going to make brown dye, and we got orange here. Can we re-dye these shingles? I'm hoping so, that we can re-dye these guys. Let's see. Nope, we can't. Oh, that's sad. Can we watch them? So, we need to add that recipe, but for later. So that means we need a whole stack of shingles here. But I'm getting whatever. It's fine. I don't know why I got one extra. So yeah, now we put orange shingles and brown shingles. I'm not too sold on the brown, to be honest. I think it's not good, but we should try. Oh, I miss already using the ender pearls back and forth. They are so useful for stuff like this. So this is the one that we need to change. Okay. Yeah, this is the problem with the brown. The brown goes well. The brown goes well if we go kind of on a dark palette, like grays and black. And right now I think that's going to be better. Only, no, too much color there. Or just light gray. I'm not too happy with the light gray, and I think we can have these kind of bars there. Because the idea is using this texture. Maybe we don't use terracotta shingles, to be honest. Maybe the texture is just not right. Because I'm saying this like tile stuff. And yeah, you can see it kind of this tile is more blocky. Do we have a block tiled granite? Maybe we can use tiled granite. That seems like a same texture than that. Okay, I think this is not going to stay, to be honest. To be completely honest, I'm kind of not happy with any of that. The one with the light gray is kind of the best among all of them, but it's not good either. It's just kind of not that bad. The pink tingle is not good, so we are going to stay with the orange and maybe with the light gray. And yeah, it's really hard to focus right now because my mind is all over the place. I was just thinking now into polished granite or granite with that stuff. So I think I have a little bit of granite, yes. And I think we can make this tile. Polished granite bricks. No, I'm going to use the stone cutter. So how we create this tiled one is for granite bricks. So it seems to me that I need to go into the bricks, right? And then we tile that? No. Okay, how is that? Oh, I think it's because it's polished. So I need to get the granite, the unpolished granite. Okay. And I think we can make that if we use this and this. We can make diorite. Yeah. And if we use another type of quartz, oh god, this is expensive. We can convert this diorite into granite, right? Yeah, like so. So 64. And now we can convert this. Actually, this texture is not that bad. Okay, we are going to try with that. So then we are going to use granite bricks. Can be a way to go. So let's try with granite bricks. I'm not too sold into that, to be honest, but we can try. Paved, no. Granite cobalt, no. Where's the tiled one? Engraved bricks, large brick slab, but we are using these. Pavers, no. Small bricks. This is the tiled one. And I think this should work. Oh, maybe it's just too big. Can I have small tiles then? I think it was one. Small bricks. This one. Yeah, maybe this one works. And the color is kind of a similar, so maybe this is the winner. Maybe this is the one that's going to save the day. Yeah, this is way better. Sadly, it's not on the proper direction, so can I rotate that? Please? No. Oh, that's bad. It changed if I put them on this side? No. If I put them from this side? No. So yeah, sadly that doesn't work. It looks good, but doesn't necessarily work there. Okay. The problem is these are going in this direction. Wait a minute. What if I change the placement of the trapdoor? That should work, right? No. Oh, that's sad. So it doesn't matter the placement of the trapdoor, it just matters the plugin itself. Okay, can I use these ones? Yeah, they are not good, they are just too big. But I can use this one, right? Because the color of the granite I think is really good. It's not that bad. But I still think I like the... Weirdly enough, I think I like the bricks more. It was this one. No, it wasn't this one. There was some of these that I really liked. I think it was these small bricks. Yeah, these small bricks. I like this. I think this is fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. Now we just need to mix these together. So small bricks then. I need to clear my inventory. Having too much junk with me right now. But I kinda like this. Okay, we are not going to use that. Nor granite, nor bricks. We are going to use the small bricks. We are not going to use the light terracotta shingles. So that can go away too. I don't have space there. Terracotta shingles there. That's a mess. Going to break this. Trying to keep this more cleaner, but it's hard. It's really hard. Okay. And I think we need more orange. On these guys, I think we need more. Maybe 2 stacks. I mean, not 2 stacks, just 2. Yeah, you understand that. Oh, my brain is really messy right now. Kind of all over the place, trying to think on different combinations and stuff. This one, I'm going to change the ones that I want for the orange now. I think I want to expand that. Now we are going to kind of go from orange here and all the way out here. So we can mix them together, and that means that and this one, and then we change this one too, and then that one. All of these are going to be orange ones. And the idea is kind of the saturation is moving around, so it's kind of a moth in a way. Something that is going to be weathered out with the rain and stuff like that. That's kind of the idea that I'm going for. So as you can see, it's not that kind of as clean, because usually when rain kind of comes down, let's figure that the rain comes here, then jump here, and then kind of manage his way down, but then at the same time it's go here, and it's the other one, the rain is going there, so they merge together here, and then goes kind of a back and forth. That's kind of the idea. Of course, we need some of them here, and I think on the last one, I want another one there. So yeah, this is going to be orange, orange, and orange. Maybe it's too much. Yeah. I went too much crazy there. So yeah, as you can see now, kind of the rain goes here, kind of dies here, but goes down all the way down. And that kind of make more sense when you are thinking why you are making that different kind of a combination. If you have one concept in mind, it's going to be kind of make more sense and going to ease your own work process. Because this is a roof, so it kind of makes sense, thinking that it's going to be weathered out by the effect of the rain. And I kind of like this already. The granite is weird because it's a different shape, but it's kind of adding contrast. At the same time, it's not too overbearing, I think. I kind of, for realizing that properly, I need to look at from this side. Kind of from up there. I don't have kind of a clear view. But yeah, it doesn't look that bad from here. It kind of makes sense. That is too straight pattern, but it's fine. It kind of makes sense when you see this as a whole. Maybe I can add another one there and mix them a little bit together. Or I add one there and move that around, yeah. If I change that for orange and then replace that and that for granite and shingle, that's now making still more sense. And that should still be fine. If I go here, you will see that it still makes sense. I think it's still better when this is on the other way around, to be honest. Kind of this small part looks too symmetrical, but on the big picture I think it's way better. Yeah. So terracotta and bricks. If you only pay attention kind of on this line, yeah, it looks weird, but if you pay attention of the whole roof, I think that looks way better. Okay, how it's looking from the inside. Not too shabby. It doesn't feel like it's that oppressive, but I would like to have this frame slab removed, to be honest. That way it's going to feel like it's way more slanted, but other than that, I think I'm fine with that. Can I remove that? I don't think it's going to be a good idea. Yeah. Maybe if we add something there, we can make something, but yeah, for now we are going to stick with the original plan because I think that's good. Yeah, like that. So, okay, I would say this is a nice roof concept, and we can mimic this on the other way around. And this should work. I don't know how I'm going to connect that here, of course, but one step at a time. One step at a time. So, one roof out of two. They're kinda done. We still need to figure out how we're going to merge them together here. So maybe we broke the roof kind of for the windows or something, but we are going to see that later. For now, we need to go back with this block here into the stairs, blocks, and slabs, and wood. Perfect. We are going to need way more stairs than this. So, perfect. Now we have more than enough. I really love this music by Jack Wool. So yeah, a stair, and then we need block, stair. So it's block there. Oh, not that. Too tall. Block there. And oh, come on. Block there. Oh, interesting. And then a stair. Oh, wait a minute. Excuse me, sir. Can you move inside? Thank you. So, block there. Excuse me. Yeah, I know you are liking this new roof, but I need to work here, you know? This guy, so eager to help. Yeah, like this. And then it's going to be shingles there. So we mimic the same that we did on the other side. I'm hating this. It's really tiring for some reason to looking up. So yeah, and then we replace stairs there and stairs on the way up too. Oh, interesting. So I did stairs here too. All right, because I went like so. I need to place some dirt, so don't come up here. Yeah, stay there. So I need to go there, and then we need to connect here and here and there. And now we go dark oak, and we keep going with this one. So for that, I think I went on the inner part. Oh, no, don't fall down. Oh crap. Is the bad thing about this block carpentry floor that sometimes I break this really easily. Yar! Oh there. He was kind of late for the yard there. So yeah, then we went, I'm just mimicking this. Stairs, slab with the stairs on the border and kind of keep the border. Okay. Oh, nope. There. And that means we need block there, and a stair, and then we went with the slabs here. So then we went up, and I think here we went a stair and stairs. Okay. So stairs like so, and there, and then oh yeah, we need to replace that, by the way, with logs. That and this one with logs there. So this should be a slab, and this should be a stair. Nope. Stairs like so, and that, and then all the way here like that. Oh, like, come on. Like that, and then we went slabs here with stairs in the border, or this was a stair. That's the part that I'm not too sure. Yeah, don't try to escape, mister. So yeah, on the last one I went a stair on the inner side, kind of extending that. Yeah. But first I need to fix the roof, because I need that, and that, and the strip, and the strip. So, okay. Wood, perfect. And then we go inside, because I need to, yeah, fill this in. Oh, why is this not looking right? Why is this looking different than the other one? I think I made a mistake. Yeah, it's a stair there and a stair there. Okay. So that part is fine. I think the problem is there, that I made kind of a mistake or somehow. Okay, it's too tall. It's one tall. So yeah, clearly I changed the design here, which is not good. The thing is not good because I don't know what change I made. So these stairs are wrong. And I think these slabs are wrong too. Huh. Oh, I'm really confused now. So, on the last three, I changed the design. So, it's a stair, a stair, a stair, a stair. So, I need to go stair there. Okay. That's the mistake. I'm just thinking, was that the best concept? I think it looks fine, so I'm going to keep it, but I kind of didn't dislike the last kind of a change that I made here, so it's not that this was that bad or something. So yeah, what I seem to have making here was this, was this one, and then I went all the way around here with this. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. If I connect that there, and then I put a slab here, like so. That makes more sense now. Yeah, that's kind of the same concept. And then for the last one, I put a stair slab. Yeah, I remember that part. So I think we can put that from the top side here. So I went on this tree with a stair, and a slab. And that's not how I did that, because it was a stair here. There. So yeah, now it looks closed, right? Because I don't have a random opener there. Which, I don't think it looks that bad, if I had. So I'm going to save that on my mind for a later project, because I'm not going to work with this one. And then we need to extend that 3 blocks on the mangrove. It wasn't that bad up to this point. I think it was just normal mangrove, because then we are going to have the shingles here. So 1, 2, 3. And we extend this roof 1, 2, 3. And the strip. Perfect. Now we need to mimic the other side with the shingles, and this is the part that can still be tricky. So let's change weapon here, and we are going to go with this one. Yeah, and then we need trapdoors here, I think, with the dark oak. Then we went here. Nothing. Then we went there. Oh. I think it's kind of cool. Yeah, there are places like stairs. That's why it's so weird sometimes. And then like so. And where is the last one? I think another one there. Oh, now I'm confused. Oh crap. Can I go all the way around? Yeah, if I parkour here, I can go all the way around there. I'm just wondering here what I did at the end. I put more shingles there, and this is a straight line. Okay. That means I need to add another layer of the roof, I think. Yeah, I need to add another layer here. Okay. Oh, I don't have a strip there. So 1, 2, 3, and a strip, a strip, a strip. Perfect. So we have this and this. What is this music? Oh, it's Stretch. So spooky. What happened to Stretch? So there, there, here, there, there, there. That's going to be kind of a really dark in a way, which I'm fine with. I think we need to extend that and strip. So we can go there and there. Normal one and that. And okay, orange, orange. I completely ran out of orange. So I need to extend the shingles here, right? Yeah, I think we need to do that. So 1, 2. Yeah, I think I need more shingles now. Oh crap, I completely ran out of shingles. I mean, yeah, shingle. So we need more of the normal ones. That means we need planks. And this and that. Perfect. And that means I need more logs. Let me grab a whole stack here. Yeah, it should be fine. If it's like this, then we are fine, right? So we are not going to have any problem there. Maybe I'm going to craft 8 more. So that way I don't have a problem with mixing the colors if I need. So we just focus on getting the result done instead of kind of stretching out with no resources. Oh. it's fine. So yeah, here we need a strip one, and oh wait, I stripped that again. That's not stripped. Yeah, there. So this is on a strip one. These need to be extended a bit more, and this is a strip, and that's not a strip, this is a strip. Perfect, like so. Excellent. So yeah, there. And maybe I need to add another one here and there. Not sure. I think I need. But this is just too straight of line. We shall see later. I'm going to add them for now. I think I want to add that there. So there, this, and this, and then we had this, and wait, that's not proper. So that means we have there. Yeah. That seems fine, kind of the proper length. So now we go back with that. We use trapdoor and we use these two. Fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Nice. So okay, the terracotta and the granite is kind of my contrast color, so I want granite there, and maybe I want granite there, and maybe there, and then let's go the shingles, and then I want, yeah, one there seems fine, and maybe one here, and that's going to be it. Maybe we can add another one here. So there and here, perfect. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. So, really cool from the inside. I think I spot a problem there. Wait a minute. Ah, it's that one. Do I have that one? No, because I broke that and changed that for a full block. I kind of hit there with the full block there. So full block, and that block is going to be dark oak wood. Did I do that? Why did I do that? I should have just placed a dark oak block. Yeah, I don't need the frame for no reason. I mean, it's a block, right? I can do that. What the hell? Yeah, it's a full block. So I don't need to do something kind of a way more expensive on items and stuff. You just use the full block, you know? Okay. So far, it's good. I'm liking that roof. So yeah, it's kind of what I intended to make from the inside, and I think it looks cool from the outside too, which is fine. I'm not too good with working with kind of a brick texture with this red and brown, so that's kind of something completely new to me. But overall, I think we managed to make that work. And of course, the shingles are, to me, mainly out of bricks, so makes sense to go into that palette. I think maybe we can go for kind of a grace in the future or some other color, but I think it kind of makes sense. It's not that modern, but I think it looks cool. And I like this because right now you are really paying attention to what's inside here, not what's kind of on the roof or everything. The only thing that I don't want is this slab part. I really would want to remove that. I keep grabbing blocks, by the way. But I don't think I can manage to pull that out without kind of moving up the whole roof or something, so it seems to be more like a pain than something else. Now the question is how I'm going to connect this side on the inner part with that. I think the easiest solution is just breaking this with the walls, with the window. I'm thinking, by the way, maybe a smart thing to make there is moving everything into chest. So pretty much I hold all the material here until I stop working there. Kind of here now. So I can drop the stuff here without going back and forth looking for materials, right? That kind of makes sense. Yeah, now we need glass. The frame glass. The expensive glass. This one. I'm going to use the same idea than that. I'm just going to use the normal frame glass. Not with texture, but you need to picture out that it's going to be with different window colors. So yeah, we go here. And I think I want double window here. Or yeah, it's not going to look good a double window here, to be honest. But if I do... Oh, this is tricky. Should we go with window panes then? Okay, what do we have on window concept? I really like the frame window, but I think we should go with panes then. I don't know why when I use these, when I hit the door here, sometimes I go kind of on the swimming mode. But I think we should do this. That way we are going to have kind of a texture on both sides. And I think we put this on the other part in this one. So that way we are going to have kind of a deeper kind of indentation here, and that allows us to work better with what we work or what we want to do on this wall. So maybe we use you know, a slab, vertical slab or stuff like that. And if you are on the outside, you are going to be able to see the window kind of ingrained there. Because if we don't do that, since this is kind of you need to see that from really far away, you are never going to see the window, because they are going to be kind of hidden on the other block. So it's very hard to hit the glass there. Oh, that doesn't look that bad. I was thinking maybe we cut out the roof here, but to be honest, I don't think it looks that bad there. And actually I kinda like it. Oh, crap. I kinda like that. I kinda like that the window is above the roof. Because with the trapdoor it almost seems like it's perfect. Kind of it's completely enclosed. Oh. This wasn't my original idea, to be honest. But I think it looks really, really cool. Oh, that's interesting. Because that kind of completely changed my original design idea. So yeah, now we can go up here and repeat the same. So we want the frame to be on the outside here. I'm thinking into making two different concepts. I don't want to remove the roof, but I think we need to do that. At least for testing and for the comparison. Because I think it looks cool. But My take here is if I break this and make the wall kind of ingrained here, it's easier for me to connect kind of the inner side with the other side of the roof. Because the roof, of course, is on the other side. It doesn't make sense that the water is going all the way here and then stuck here or flowing inside. It doesn't make any sense. So I think we are going to change this. And I really hope this works. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I think this looks way better. That doesn't really seem to work. It's not that bad, because at least the good side is that you are not seeing this connection there on the window. So it's not that bad. I don't think I'm going to like that bad. Okay, that doesn't work. Clearly not. But what if I place the paint here? Is that going to be better? Kind of. Yeah, it kind of worked. But I really think this looks way better. I don't know, it seems way more proper to me, so... sad. But sometimes you need to get with the better idea. And remember that this is more about the looks than anything else. The good thing is I know I need to complete kind of this. So it's kind of easier to make, I think. 1, 2. And then... oh, that's kind of a tricky one. 3 there. Maybe. If in the end this makes sense, it's fine. But then you need to take kind of a more space. Yeah, it kind of makes sense, so it's fine. Yeah, I like this better. And now the problem is how I'm going to connect these. Because the idea is that you are going here on the inner side. Maybe we keep it like that. I need to remove the dirt. The problem is this corner, of course, these two. So, kind of one of the easiest solutions here is just kind of extending that, you know, like that. Oh, wait a minute, I think that's... oh, wait, not that. But I think that looks way better. I think that looks cool. I think that really looks cool. Now it's like it's kind of ingrained there. And even I can even... crap. Place another one there. Okay, let me... going up and place this properly. So I can even extend that. And I think I want that there. There. Yeah. And I can do the same on the other side. Right? So I can hide that, which was kind of a problem there, but not anymore. And I can do the same... maybe not there, because here it's going to be kind of tricky. I need to do something like that. But then it's going to be hard for that pillar to remain, so... maybe we just ignore that. The only thing that I don't like is this bottom part. Because here it's looking cool, it's kind of hidden there, so I'm fine with that, but here not. So this there, kind of tingle there, I don't like it, but, oh, this is the way to go, guys. I'm being a genius right now. I mean, not really, but I feel like one, so... bear with me. I need 3 of these. And now we're going to hit that, and it's going to look way better. Like this. Yeah. Because now it seems like it's supported by this whole arch, you know? Yeah, that seems way better. And I'm fine with you kind of being able to see the wooden frame there. It's kind of getting a better support. So kind of makes sense. Oh. I'm really liking that already. I'm really liking this. I still want to add a trapdoor or something here to automate the door. Maybe we can use here. Oh, maybe we can use that redstone block below the carpet. So every time we use this, it activates the door with a pulse. I think we can manage to make that. Oh, it's going to be tricky, but I think I can manage to pull something like that. Okay, I kinda like this now. It's weird that you are having the whole roof in your inner part, but I think it's cool. Yeah, I like it. It doesn't kind of make the perfect sense, but I'm fine with that. You know, I just need to kind of fix that side because that doesn't look too good. So maybe we replace that with stairs or something. Or maybe we kind of break this. But yeah, I'm liking it already. I think it's starting to look really cool. The other thing that we can add here are lanterns, by the way. And they are still going to be fine. So it's stational, and I think for now it's good. It helps to hide this dark color. He refreshed the traits there. And yeah, as you can see, we don't need that many of that. So, oh yeah, we need to make the same here on this window. So this is going to be kind of easy to do, because we just need this on the other side, like so, and like that, and here. Perfect. And if we can perfectly see how this looks from the other side. Maybe actually that one can go in the inner part. I think this can be an exception because... yeah, I think... oh, maybe not. Because if we don't do that, we are going to have here that. And that means then we need to extend the roof, which is... or extend the arch, which is maybe not that bad. But yeah, that's going to be kind of the way for now, because I need to sort out how I'm going to make first the borders here and then the wall. That window can go on this side, and we can extend with the same that we did here. Pretty much extend trapdoors, kind of extending the arch there, and it's going to still have a support for the window. Maybe that's not such a bad idea, but we shall see. Right now it's kind of on the same alignment that this window, but doesn't look good because this is smaller and came from a smaller angle, which is this one. So maybe that's why it's looking kind of bad now. But we are going to tackle that later. So far, I think we got a really nice roof. Oh, I almost fell down. I think I still like it that you can see the... not too sure that I really like that you can see from the inner part the other way around. So I'm thinking into changing these trapdoors with slabs, with half slabs. I mean, not half slabs, just normal slabs, because then you are going to have that gap. And to be honest, doesn't look that bad. So yeah, it's going to make our whole roof more bulkier, but it's going to cover better that gap. And it is looking this from the inside, so I think it's important to cover that gap. Yeah, I'm going to change that right now. I need to make a space here so I can grab the items that I break. I mean the block. And then we need to break that and jump there. Perfect. And I'm going to replace this one by one. So that way it's going to be easier for us to not mess this. Oh. Like so. The same with this one and this one. Like this. And as you can see, the cool thing is that kind of moving just here on this other slant, so the texture is still matching really well together. So it doesn't look that weird. It's going to look worse from the inner part, of course. But you can see now it's kind of a holding the whole window, so it doesn't look really that bad. And the top side we can keep it kind of a more slim because we don't need to hide kind of that small gap. It's just for hiding this small gap on the window. So this is going to be a tricky jump. I don't think I can manage to pull this jump, but I did because I'm so good at this game. Oh yeah. Yeah, in this specific case, you can manage to pull something like this out because again, you just need to hide that gap on the inner part. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, please. No, I ran out of slabs. No. I need to go. Looking just for one. Oh, that's the worst. Ow. Ow. I tried. So yeah, now we have more than enough slabs. A bit overkill because we only need one, but it's fine. Okay, I can manage to pull the tricky jump again. I think I can. I'm so good at this. Yeah, that was easy. So yeah, as you can see here, it looks kind of a small, really weird because it's not perfect. At the first try, I think it's a perfect in grain, but not really. But it's not that bad. And you can think of these two, like the water is getting here and then flowing out. Not really, but it's not that bad. Yeah, now I just need to go out here. And you can see from the inside that it's completely closed. So now it kind of makes way more sense, you know? By the way, I think working with textures like with burlap carpentry, which you can make the trapdoors and slabs into any block, is so good. Because that's kind of the only way that you can manage to make stuff like this. And it looks really, really, really cool. Yeah, it looks really nice. Really, really, really nice. I am loving that. Hahaha, that's so good. It's weird having your roof going inside your house, by the way. But I think it works. Somehow it works because it's covering the dark oak pattern. If not, we need to make something kind of on the same idea, I think. But right now I think it looks cool. So I'm going to keep it. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it for now. I'm liking this concept, so okay. I'm going to place these carpentry blocks there for now. And I'm going to place... I mean, the windows, I don't think I'm going to put them there. Yeah, I'm going to put them back in their proper chest, which was here and there. Like so. I'm hearing a villager here. And a llama. Where are you, mister? Here you are. What are you trading today? Sandstone, basalt, behind I don't have. Polished blackstone, not really. Emerald blocks, I don't have. City and nylium, interesting. Yeah, these guys. Oh, a globe. Ooh, I want that. Not sure I have enough emerald right now. Nope, I completely sold out on emeralds, but I can fix that kinda easily. If I make this. So, hello. Let me read that. No. Boy, who knew being internetless was somehow tiring? Either that or sleeping little because the cold was trying to eat me alive. I reckon it was internetless. Hey, yeah, I would say that's the issue. I mean, I think it's a symptom for something different, but yeah, I'm going to say that yes to that. The problem is the internet. Have you ever heard about dopamine detox? Because I think it's something in that line. What you doing, mate? Oh, I'm doing a roof. So actually I did the roof already. So this is a roof from the inner part. I work on the fletchery on the last stream. So right now we have this inner side of the room. So we have a slanted roof that you can barely see that is slanted. It's more like it's kind of a growing out because it's the same texture. But that's kind of my idea. You know, you don't need to be, let me sleep. You don't need to be paying too much attention to the roof when you have interesting things in the bottom side of the room. When you have kind of a boring bottom side of the room and you want to decorate on the side, then you need to kind of make a roof more interesting. Have you heard of the what? There's a classic horrible lag of the stream, standard stuff, sadly. Yeah. Let me put restart the Twitch thingy. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you this. It's yeah, dopamine detox. So yeah, now we're filling the tank again. That's fine. So yeah, the roof is kind of hidden there. I really love when you can see green from outside the windows. To me, I will always have a painting with green stuff outside the window. But yeah, so the roof, we work on that with block carpentry, of course, using the stairs on dark oak texture and stuff like that. And we went with shingles, trying a lot of stuff. And we managed to pull this roof out, which is pretty much shingles there and a small kind of fake shingles for the part that were pretty much block straight. And here we use frame slab, so you pretty much are let me show you, because that's kind of what I was intended with this, and I think I managed to pull that out really well. If I manage to pull this jump, because I'm really good, yeah. So this is the water. You can see that kind of the small patch of where the water weather out the roof, and then it's going to come here, and you need to ignore this small gap, okay? Think that this is a solid window here. So the water is going to smash through the window and then it's going to flow out. That's kind of the idea. And from the inner side, if I manage to come out here without dying, yeah, perfect. The roof somehow weirdly is going inside the house. Because I don't know, I tried different things and this is the one that looks better. But I know it's weird. Usually your roof don't go inside your house, okay? But it looks really cool. But yeah, let me read. I'll say your building is like an upgraded version of what I did for my build. Small spaces with a lot of personality, but yours looks hella good, mate. Well, thank you for that. I'm trying to create kind of a different spaces here, and I really like compact stuff, so yeah, it's kind of that. I actually told you about Dopamine Detox last year. I tried it, failed, kept trying and failing, promised nothing. Roof looks so cool. What the hell? Oh boy, I have issues with the design. From an engineer point of view, I mean, yeah, I know. I don't like this, to be honest, but the problem is, if I remove these shingles, then I'm kind of facing myself with this dark oak. What the water thing? Yeah, too much architecture. Fuck off. Yeah, the problem with this is right now I don't have a better design for this, so I'm just kind of rolling with this, and this is temporary until I find a better design for this, because I think now we need to make this whole kind of second floor if you want, and then we are going to have a better way to engrain this with the whole interior then. But right now, if I remove this, I'm just going to have dark oak there and it looks really ugly. So it's kind of a look cool having this slanted roof, but kind of doesn't make sense. That's the problem. But since I don't have kind of the whole wall concept yet, I think we are going to go with a still white mangrove strip there or something, but still not sure. We have way more room to play with that around. So far the windows looks fine. Maybe that window can come one block on the inside, but yeah, we still kind of have plenty of room to work with that for now. The water deal is dumb. I was trying to get a tan as a D&D player. I don't know what you mean by a tan. You mean like a suntan? Because that's kind of pointless. Oh yeah, I was getting emerald for trading with the wandering trader, I just remember. No, where are you? No, where is the guy? I think he went up. Well, I got more emeralds. Oh, here you are. Excuse me, mister. Where are your llamas, by the way? I want this Nightshade Phyllium Imperious. Actually, let me buy... Can I buy another one? Doesn't seem like I'm buying another one. Okay, I got 4 of that. Yeah, he was here. So, I don't know why, what are these used for? But I think they're cool. And I don't know what is this. Can you wait me? I'm going to find more money for another globe, okay? So you stay there. I'm going to make more sticks. And as you can see, we can kind of craft, excuse me, llama, craft a lot of sticks and stuff. So that's why I'm thinking not kind of zombifying these traders. I think this is fine. As you can see, we're still making kind of a lot of emerald for what we need. Of course, the books are going to be expensive, but I think it's fair. So, in the spirit of the game, trying to make the game more fair, I think it's fine. Okay, 2 is enough. Thank you. What, ahead with the trade? Wow, what a bargain. That guy. Such a good trade. Okay, llama, I need you to move out because every time I hit you, I hit the armor stand and then fixing them, it's kind of a pain. So, yeah. Where is the other llama, by the way? There should be 2 of them. Llama. Kill the llama. Kill it. Yeah, I'm hearing the llama, but I don't know where is it. Where is the llama? Where is the llama? Oh, here you are. Haha, you sneaky trader llama. Can I mount you? No, because you don't have a saddle. There you go. There you go. Are you running? Are you running? Are you running? Are you running? No, you are dead. Thank you. Trace. Ah, the wandering trader. Such a good guy. Such a good guy. Wait, oh, is this a new one? It's a gray one. Okay. That's cool. I'm running out of space here, so I think I'm going to put the silverfish head there with the ugly heads. Llama more like lama. Yeah. What is this? Globe. Okay, they are the same decorative block, but I think you can interact with this. Oh, whoa. Oh, this is too good. I think this is something that Minecraft really can do better. For example, Optifine, you got this zoom. Maybe the worst place to zoom out. But yeah, with this you can have zoom. And they integrated this on the new version with the copper thingy. I don't know how it's called. But the small telescope, you know? So they integrated that in the game, and I think that's something really cool. But right now, for example, we experienced this when we were finding the stronghold. Even if we can use ender pearls and ender eyes, and that's something really good, we are forced to use always F3 if we want to know our coordinates, and that's something really bad. But with this or something like this, you can click this and you are going to know this coordinate, and actually got an animation, which is something really cool. And actually you can roll this like crazy for no real reason. But it's really cool. Oh, I love this. I don't know why I love that so much. So yeah, these gloves, oh, these are perfect. Okay, so you sir are going to have a glove. Yeah, enjoy that. It would be perfect if the villagers can make this. And you sir are going to have, ooh, Can we put the glove there? Or is it going to need to... I think we should put the glove there. I was low-key expecting the glove to explode after too much turning. Yeah, that would have been weird. I'm thinking if that block or that block is going to be the better for the glove. I think going up there, because these guys are Fletcher, to be honest. They are not interested too much in the glove, right? They're interested in arrows and stuff like that, like bows. So yeah, they are not going to pay too much attention to that glove. And since that got kind of a blue and green, it's not kind of on the same color palette, so it's going to be weird. But I'm fine with one block being weird there. Yeah, I'm using this chest for the heads right now, so we got different ones. Smithing table, pumpkins, gold block. That's the one that I find kind of interesting there. But yeah, I'm not liking that too much, to be honest. Maybe there is going to look better. Yeah, it's just too much eye-catching. I want something to be distracting, but not to a point where it's annoying. And I think that's annoying there. So we are going to take that back. And we are going to put chest there and the glove there. It should be fine on this other side, I think. Because most of the time I'm going to try to have a tree there, so you're still going to see green through the window. And I think this looks really, really, really good. When you can see green through your window, it's really nice. So yeah, that's kind of a merge better together. I'm happy with that. Okay, creamy one. So we are fine. But yeah, we were working on this. And I'm really happy with this. And of course I need to work way more here on this production line. These are just my markers for what I want to place here on these trapdoors. But for that I need a lot of armor stand, I think. And I need to test that. I think I'm going to try that on the weekend, because it's going to be a lot of trading with items, armor stand, and maybe it's too laggy. But overall, I think this is really, really good. It's looking nice, it's working, it's perfect. Oh, this glove with the green on this other side, it's just perfect. We just need kind of a more leather, so we change that blocks into bookshelves, but that's going to work fine. And we need to breed these two guys together so I can get my own breaking guy and more Fletchers. But I'm still not sure how I want to do this, because to be honest, having a villager breeder here is going to be better, because I want here to have all my villagers and I need to populate the stuff here and there and there. But I don't know, maybe we create something kind of a temporary, not something so permanent, because I think it's fine kind of working without the you know, zombification and all that stuff. Can find a massive trading hall. So I don't know yet. But so far I think it's something really, really cool how it's coming all together. By the way, I fixed this because it was broken, so right now I remove all the harvesters here, the blocks, because they were breaking my seeds. They were breaking the stems, so now we got a nice production of thingies. Melons, actually a lot of melons, pumpkins not so much, and it seems that we are not producing beetroot, by the way. Why? Why we are not producing, seems to be producing beetroot? Did it break or something? They are not growing, or maybe we are producing beetroot. It's a slow production, but it looks cool. It will take cool over massive every day. Yeah. The production is really low, but it's not like, I mean, the bamboo is kind of insane, but it's bamboo, so it's fine. But it's not like I'm going crazy over the production there. And I add that a small kind of a wall of bamboo, and I think it's better. Maybe I'm thinking to adding a second layer, but I think it's going to be too much having more bamboo here. So I kind of like this, and I really love the bamboo that you can kind of pass through there, like back and forth. It's really, really cool. So yeah, this is all coming together, and I'm really happy for that. Oh, why I can't? Oh, now I can keep running. So yeah, I'm really happy for all this. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about the dopamine detox. Not because just trying that, it's because you was telling at the start that you were kind of internet less, kind of a really tiring, and I think that kind of a symptom more for anxiety or something like that. So kind of the concept of the dopamine detox is pretty much trying to avoid stuff like they are really how do I call that, really attention seeking. So stuff like social media, really loud music, kind of for example, this stream is in a way kind of too much information because of the music, and I'm talking and I'm moving and everything. So when you are doing dopamine detox, it's not just about drinking consumables in that way, or just products in that way. It's more like about what you are watching and how you are processing in your brain. It's kind of helping yourself to ease that anxiety, because we are surrounded with media with a lot of anxiety stuff. So a lot of people experience that anxiety when they are without internet for the same reason, because they are so used to that. I know I need to practice 1 hour without the screens a week for now, but not only avoid the screens, also music and all. If possible, try to rest in a quiet space, or better if I can meditate. Yeah, that's kind of really advisable. I always try to be kind of really cautious about that, because I think can be dangerous if you don't control that properly. And why I'm hearing another... Oh, it's another one. So what are you selling? Rope arrow, TNT, gunpowder, firework rocket. I'm kind of interested in the TNT, but not really, so I'm going to keep you there. The problem with usually the meditation or the change in that case is because you are into an environment really surrounded by that, so it's going to be hard. If you never suffered addiction before, it's hard to relate to that. Or if you don't realize kind of people who suffer through addiction, it's kind of hard to relate, but you're experiencing something really similar. You are not experiencing the body detoxification need for a substance, but you're pretty much experiencing all the other stuff. So it's going to be hard, it's going to be really annoying, it's going to be really hard to bear out. So yeah, I wouldn't go crazy like, okay, now I need to go 1 hour and meditate immediately. If you think that that's kind of too overbearing, just go with small steps, kind of go for a walk on an hour. So instead of kind of chopping off all the music, use more relaxing music. What was that? Did you hear that? That was kind of an explosion. But I don't know if that was the music or was this guy. Okay, sir, you are kind of starting to scare me, so I'm going to kill you, okay? So please don't explode here, because if you explode here, it's going to be really annoying. Yeah, can you move out here so I can kill you with peace of mind? Like, out here. Yeah, so I can kill you. Perfect. Good, sir. Good guy. That was nice having him here. So yeah, I would kind of take that with an easiness, relaxing music, or music that you feel that it's relaxing, but it's not with a high tempo, not a high pace, not really low on, not really high on the lows, that has too much bass and stuff like that. So something more chilly, kind of a less music instrument, less in effects or stuff like that. There goes my cat, but I need to close the window, because if not, she's going to try to escape, because she's really curious about the outside, and outside is dangerous, especially for her. So yeah, I would try to take that with more easiness, and then of course, if you are kind of walking away of your house, maybe took a half an hour walk away, and of course trying not to go with your phone, so you don't only get the kind of the easiness to get into your phone, but at the same time you are kind of a forcing to focus on something else. A lot of people seem to find really hard to being with themselves, so try to stay with yourself, with your own thoughts. I don't think that's going to be a problem to you specifically, but I know a lot of the people find that kind of a really hard to deal with. When they are pretty much alone, they need kind of a more of the input and everything else. So, for example, I can play Minecraft without the music at all, and sometimes I feel like the music is kind of a how's the word? It's kind of a losing my focus in the game. So to me, it's sometimes really distracting. Yeah, that was the word. It's really distracting, the music to me. But I understand that for the stream in itself, it's way more interesting to have the music on. So that's why I pretty much have the same playlist on 24/7, even on the breaks. But when I'm playing by myself, I put music kind of on the background or hear a podcast or something else. And sometimes I just don't hear anything else at my house or nothing else, you know? So it's something like more like a practice. But yeah, I would be cautious about that, just to be sure that if you are trying something like that, or especially when you are kind of on dopamine detox systems and stuff like that, you don't go crazy about the result, because it's not how that works. Actually, I think that's a big failure on the approach in itself. The whole concept of the dopamine detox is trying to alleviate yourself from the anxiety and all the substance consuming or inducing to more anxiety. So eventually you are going to get less stressed out and stuff like that. But if you are kind of really anxious about getting results, you are kind of in a loophole, because you are trying to get less anxiety, but you are getting anxious about getting less anxiety. So of course you are never going to make that work. And even if you complete the whole course for a month or wherever, at the end of it, nothing is going to change too much. Your body is going to feel better, that's good, but that's the only thing that's going to change. And most of the time anxiety is mainly a thing on the head, you know. I mean, not on the head, more on your mindset. So yeah, I would kind of being really cautious about making that properly in that case, because if not, I think it's just a waste of money and time. And I think that's kind of the worst, because then you had a really good tool for yourself, but you are just feeling it's never going to work for you, and then it's going to make it every type of change harder for yourself in the future. And that's kind of not the best approach, I think. You know, why you are going to make yourself stuff harder when you make your stuff for yourself easier? To me, that doesn't make sense, to make your stuff harder for no reason. And I like easy stuff, so I think stuff like this can be kind of really easy to approach. But yeah, I really wanted to talk to you about that. Why is there a cat there, Jesus Christ? What? It's my cat. I have 2 cats, so yeah, they are always here. Actually, she's going down now. There. Yeah, because one of my cats has kind of she really wants to stay with me all the time. She's really dependent on me. But yeah, so I have their water, their food, everything kind of around my desktop here. And yeah. Oh, there was a cat here. No, building. You went past it a while ago. Like, no. There was a cat here? I never realized this. I'm intrigued now. There was a cat here? Maybe it's because it considered that 2 villagers and a bed it's a village, because I had a bed there and 2 villagers, but I think it's not enough. I think for considering a village, you need 3 villagers. Oh, a building like a cat. Yeah. Oh, you missed this. This was kind of for the start of the series here. This is called the Cruncher, because it's a crutch. It's a cat that can crutch stuff with the create mode recipe for crutching. And of course I picked a block that can be crutched, so like this. So you can crutch stuff like this one with the crutching on create mode, but at the same time he munch, so he's the cruncher. He crunch and munch at the same time. And when he crunch stuff, you will see that he's really, really... what can we crunch here? I think we can crunch a bit of sand, just for demonstration purposes. So he's going to munch you in their mouth, and you can see he used the tongue there. So now he's rolling the eyes because he's really, really funny. And I kinda like this texture because it looks like my cat. So yeah, and now he's dropping stuff out. At the start I tried to making this kind of a movable piston, like it's constantly munching, but it doesn't look good and it was annoying, and trying to make this work kind of on a constant munching with the timer and everything was kind of a pain. So I resigned that idea and I said, okay, that's going to be mouth closed, that's going to be enough. But yeah, I think it looks really, really cool. With the texture of the pine trapdoor and the block carpentry with different texture here, you can see it's kind of a really... You could put it inside movement like those sides. I don't know what you mean by that. So it looks like the inside is matching. I mean... I don't know exactly what you mean by that. But do you mean something like here inside or something there? Kind of changing this block or stuff like that. I can try to compact the stuff there, but it's going to be way more hard to pull it off then. So right now it's kind of a really... Have you seen a sandworm? Not really. I mean the one for the original Dune, but I don't remember too much, especially not the inners of the sandworm. But I think I kind of get your idea, but that space is really cramped out. Actually, if I remove these concrete powders, you are going to see that I need to be really careful about this. But yeah, as you can see... Oh, now I need to go inside there. Yeah, as you can see, pretty much all my redstone is here. So I don't have too much space to put the stuff on this line. I can only put the stuff here, but it's not too much. So yeah, it's a really compacted machine. Actually, I like this because I have a hidden door, and yeah, it's quite compact. It's not that complicated. The more complicated part is kind of this buffering system. So yeah, I'm pretty much using this as a storage cell for understanding when the items are in and when they are processing. And yeah, it looks way more complex than it is, but I don't think I'm going to be able to explain it right now. I don't think I even understand how that works, to be honest. Kind of I understood that when I was working into that, but I just let my brain kind of process the redstone part because it was a logic system. But up to this point, I don't think I can understand it, so I can explain it properly. I don't think I can manage to pull that out. I can reverse engineer this, but it's going to be a brain wreck, so I don't want to go there. But yeah, for the next version we can make something... Actually, making something like this bigger is going to be way easier for compacting the stuff and making kind of a more animation. But I like this already. I think it goes well kind of on the dimension for the eyes. And that's why I went with this kind of a 3 white on the inner part. The black box inside the cat. Yeah, it's actually a black box. Yep, but I really love that. So the cruncher, it's really, really good. So I'm really happy for that. I think it works really well and it's useful, and we are producing a lot of stuff, so everything is working here together on the base. Right now I'm really working here, and as you can see I worked a lot on these enchanting armor and stuff, so I got pretty much everything except for efficiency 5 here. I just realized that I missed that. And we need to keep working on this inner part. But for now I think I'm going to... I will say the next version of base, try to have more of those. I would like to try different things on the next version of the base. It looks fun and I think you can make it work. But still not sure about what is going to be kind of the next concept, to be honest. I had completely blank on that. I'm still working on these interiors, like a zoo machine factory. Oh, that seems fine. Kind of having a zoo base, you know? Like everything is full on animals. And then you kind of have a justification there for using animal pens and stuff like that. Actually, I was thinking by the way. I'm still not sure how to manage to pull that out, but I want to have a wool farm because right now we need that. Oh, the chat, by the way, seems to have frozen. It seems it's fine, but maybe I need to restart the Twitch spawn. It's the thing that you always need to keep respawning because, or restarting, because it's kind of a stack sometimes. I don't know what happens. But yeah, as you can see, we have the chips here, but they are only one color. And if you dye the wool, the problem is it's really expensive. So we need different type of chips. But I think kind of the problem that I have right now is that the whole, it fixes itself, but it was broken some. Yeah, I realized that sometimes it kind of gets stuck, the chat. So up to this point, the wool farm that I know is chip here, grass here, cheer with a dropper, or we can use a create mod, not mechanical arm deployer, and it's going to be the same. So you have kind of a different cells for every chip, and you have a really kind of wide or long farm for every single type of wool, and eventually you are going to have all the wool that you need. But I'm trying to make something different, so I'm still not sure how, but trying to make something like a chip pen. So maybe I have kind of a straight line of all the chips, and then I move a machine that can kind of cheer the whole type of the wool. Or I actually thinking something way more complicated, which is something like a request button here. You got a chip in display here, so you can choose pretty much by a book with different kind of length of pulses the color of the chip that you want. Let's say I want a white chip, so I'm going to select on the book a white chip. I'm going to call for the white chip. The white chip is going to move from the pen here, and then I'm going to cheer the white chip here. So if I want to keep having only white wool, I'm going to keep cheering this, and this is going to be pretty much automated, I think. So it's going to be kind of a machine that can store different type of chips, but it can only produce one type of wool at a time. And it's going to be way less effective than a normal vanilla chip farm. But the idea of having kind of a chip on display and a specific type of wool that you can harvest, I think is going to be really cool. So I'm thinking into that idea. At the same time, I think I need to make something to auto-compact this because I'm running out of space and I don't know what I'm going to do with extra wheat. So I need to dispose wheat and seeds, by the way, there, because they are getting despawned by time, but it can be a future problem. I would never want to cosplay an animal on Minecraft. Yeah, that's not a good idea. What a painful experience would that be? Unless you play with kind of pets. I think pets are fine. Or I would say aggro, kind of or mobs that doesn't have farmable stuff like bears, for example, or stuff like that. They are safe. But yeah, most of the time it's not. I have seen dog farms. Oh, I have seen cat farms, never dog farms. Dog wolf farms? I don't know how you farm dogs and wolves, to be honest. To me, they always kind of just randomly spawned. Oh, I just saw the seed flings there. That was cool. Yeah, I kind of like that my base sometimes have kind of throwing items randomly, or it seems randomly. So I think that's cool. I want to add more of that stuff, actually. Kind of more jumping items. The only reason you do a dog farm is because evil. I mean, aren't there races of dogs in Minecraft? I don't know. I know there are different type of races of cats, so kind of makes sense that you can make a cat farm, but dogs? There is only one race, right? So the wolf taming into dogs with the color, and that's it. So yeah, unless you play with a mod with different type of races for dogs. Yeah, sometimes that happens with my door. I don't know why. It's really weird. Oh. What? Why I can't? Oh, here. Hello. I'm stuck here now. really weird. Can I go outside myself? Yeah. There. So sometimes my door does this, and I think it's kind of a bug with the block carpentry door. So it works like a trapdoor, I think. So hello. But it's really weird. I don't know what that happens. And of course I can just move out and I'm fine. When getting into the couch, you fall down and could get up. Sounds drunk to me. Yeah, this is the door for when you are drunk enough. So you go, duh, I'm drunk. I don't wanna move. Kiss dirt, you guys. Yeah. Now that I have finished the ceiling, I kind of trying to think what's going to be the next approach, because I'm always trying to separate different tasks. So now that I complete the ceiling, the only thing that I kind of have left is going into the end, finding end rods. But to be honest, I kinda scared to go there. I don't want to. But I think, to be honest, we need to do that, because that's the only thing that is kind of keeping me for having this complete. I mean, the other one is the villager stuff, but I'm still kind of not sort out what I really want to do with this. Do I want to breed them here? Do I want to have a villager breeder on the second roof? Because I talked about this on the last stream and it seems like a good idea, but to be honest, if I have a villager trader properly, the mending books are going to cost me only 1 emerald, and then this trade is going to give me pretty much 1 emerald for 1 stick, so it's going to be broken because we had an insane production of sticks there with the logs. So it's going to kind of make my job way easier, yes, but I think it's going to kind of loosen up my playstyles here, or the time that I need to spend trading and doing stuff. So I don't want this to be kind of a max efficiency. I'm having fun coming here, jumping into this guy, seeing the room, the same with this guy, so seeing this, working with this, and then kind of pretty much failing into what I want because I need to check both of them. So I kind of want that messy experience, so kind of forcing myself into experience the room and the building more than being kind of a really fast efficient, because again, this is not about efficiency, it's more about the look. So I think I'm really against automating stuff like zombifying the villagers. Maybe one trade that's really expensive or something that we are going to need too much, maybe I can think about that, but for most of the time I don't think I want that. The same with the breeding. So I'd like to make a roller coaster friendly type of base one day. Oh yeah, but that's a hell of a ton of work. So yeah, I think you need to be prepared, because roller coasters are really massive on the space, you know. I mean, this area is massive itself, but I think for a roller coaster to be really fun and kind of call it a base, I think it's kind of the minimum. So you need to think really big, and of course you are going to need an insane amount of resources, and actually pretty much scaffolding is going to be your best friend there. But yeah, that's a huge, insane task. I think, I mean, 100%, I mean, for tasks like that, don't get me wrong, but I think you need to be mentally prepared for that. Because when you kind of take tasks really big like this, it's easy to get drained and weared out, which is something that I talked on the last week, kind of really in depth about wearing out while you are working or playing games. That's going to be kind of the end of your break pretty much at the start. So that's why I'm kind of tagging every single detail here by a small part. And actually I kind of completed my job here today, which I wanted to create the roof and kind of finishing this or that. So the only thing that I'm missing right now is the end rod there. So it's the same with the roof. I don't know why this week I felt kind of tired for most of the time. It's because I got kind of I think I'm trying to think why I'm kind of tired. It's because off screen I kind of a really bad dislikable stuff. For example, I got the new update from the league patch, and it was really annoying. I was working with some of the staff on a teams, and we didn't came to good terms because they were doing things poorly, and they wanted kind of me working with them, but they weren't able to put up with my requirements, so I don't want to go into a bad project in that case. So I think that wore me out more than what I have acknowledged up to this point. And at the same time, it seems that there is a mouse around here. So on the nights my dogs are kind of really crazy, so I constantly get waked up by their kind of chasing stuff out on the night. So yeah, I think that's some kind of making myself a bit more tired than usual. But maybe it's just at the same time, stuff that I'm carrying out at kind of at the end of the year. Maybe it's too actually that my family is far away for the last month or so, so I'm getting kind of affected by that too. So I'm trying to think why I'm kind of more tired than usual today. Because most of the time I had kind of one project done, for example the roof there, and then I immediately jump on the other one. But up to this point, I'm kind of I just wanted to finish this and I'm done for today. Have you ever felt that you do one task on your job and you say, okay, I'm done with my job for today, I'm going off, but you realize it's just 9 a.m, so you still need your full work hour? So to me, it's kind of the same. But at the same time, I think the most important key is that I really hate doing stuff like this. I mean, I love doing interior, not interiors, but decoration and stuff like this. But when it's really dull like this, which is not something, there's no decoration here on the roof, right? It's kind of making the floor. It's just placing blocks and hitting with the wrench twice, which, by the way, I don't know where's my wrench here. So yeah, it's really boring to me. It's really taxing because these are the tasks that I usually hate the most. So I think I was delaying this a lot because I really don't like that, and I was consciously and subconsciously trying to delay this up to the end of the week, because we talked about this the last week actually. So I went to the end, pretty much did everything that I could to kind of delay this project. And I think I'm tired too because I kind of tackled this today, and part of me don't like doing this type of jobs. So every time when I'm placing a block, I need to acknowledge that some part of me is hating that. So it's tiring me out, it's wearing me out, because it's kind of let's say it's kind of this. I place the block, but I hate with myself, I fight with myself because I hate placing this block, so I break it again and place it again. On my head is working like that. So instead of just placing one block, it's kind of I'm placing two. So of course it's more draining, because since I don't like to do that task, it's draining me more. And I think it's that too. So the thing that I need to end now is just going into the end, and that's kind of scary. So I'm trying to avoid that, as you can see now. I'm trying to do everything that I can to not going into the end because it's going to be scary, and I don't like to be scared. But I think the other thing that it's tiring me right now on this week, especially because I'm tackling different tasks that usually I don't like to do, which are the grindy tasks, this one, the going into the end, of course, because we grind a lot for that. So I think right now at the end of the week, I'm feeling that tiredness and this wearing out. But if I'm honest, the thing that we really need to do is just going to the freaking end and make that task work, because when we finally make that step and complete that, we are going to feel way more kind of relaxed, and I know that for experience. So yeah, right now it's kind of my mind trying to take control and delaying that task that I don't want to take, because on my mind, how my mind works is if I delay that enough, then I'm never going to be able to do that, because if I delay that infinitum times, eventually I'm never going to be able to do that. So I'm never going to be doing something that I don't like. But if I'm rational, if I'm pretty much using common sense, of course, the only way that I can have end rods, unless Santa Claus came here and magically gave me end rods, is just going into the end and finding end rods. So I think it's something that you need to realize, because when you kind of are more aware of that, you can make better decisions. So I'm impressed. You think that doing stuff you don't like is tiring? I swear that sounds like a ton of overthinking, and that could also be tiring part, mate. Not really. I mean, it's not. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to explain why I'm doing behaviors that are really kind of at the opposite of what I think I should be doing. Okay, I really think that it's way more productive to going into the end, collect 2 emeralds, just 2, place them here, well, maybe 4 or 8, okay, because 2, then we need to go again. So collect 8 emeralds, I'm placing them, and then let's see if that concept for the lamp works, and if it doesn't work, we keep this model, and then we are completely pretty much over with this. And when I'm over with this, I'm going to relieve myself from the tiredness that I'm feeling right now. It's kind of a pressure, for example, on the back of my shoulders, for having this not completed yet. Okay, so I know this is the rational thing, but I'm feeling, and this is kind of the different thing. Dude, I was talking how you were analyzing why you were tired, not about your planning. Planning be cool, yeah. I think this analysis is really important, because then you can actually kind of ingrain that in your own life, and you can avoid making this whole process. That's why kind of I'm taking this whole part on talking about the whole process. But going here into the end, suffering because I need to how do you call that? I need to bridge toward the end, and I'm going to facing the void, and that's really stressful. So I want to avoid that, you know? Having like this, crouching into the end, doing this is really stressful. So I wanted to avoid that. And since I'm feeling that I don't want to do that, I have 2 conflicted sides. On one part, I know that's what I need to do. On the other part, I don't feel like I want to do that. And that's the problem. When you let your mind take kind of a control of yourself, you are going to go with your feelings. When you kind of make these 2 kind of clutch together, you can pretty much evaluate what is going to be better. For example, maybe today I don't really want to go to the end, and maybe I'm going to wait for the next week. But up to this point, I wasn't thinking kind of too hard onto that, because I was more focused about other stuff like league and stuff like that. So I didn't pay too much attention to that. I neglected that part, so I kind of conflicted still a little bit. When you can be more clear about yourself about that, you can make a better decision and stop being conflicted. That's kind of the key point that I wanted to talk there. I don't think that's overthinking in itself, because to me overthinking is when pretty much you don't reach a conclusion and you are using the thinking to avoid being conscious about something. In this case, I'm just trying to make myself, talking about this, more conscious about how I'm feeling right now, and what decision is going to be, what I think decision is going to be the best for myself, and in this case for completing that. And I think completing that today is going to be really good for myself. So in all honesty, the best approach is going to the end right now, but I want to be completely honest in a way that I know that some part of me, which is, let's say up to this point, kind of a 60-40, this 40% doesn't really want to do anything. So it's kind of a working against my own desire to do stuff, against my rationality, because it's how I'm feeling. So I need to ascertain that and make the balance. And that's kind of the thing that I'm doing right now. That's why I'm kind of going back and forth, wasting my time, kind of making myself comfortable with the decision that I already make, which is let's go to the end and finish this shit. But it's just that. So I think that process is helping me into go closer to the conclusion that I already make, which is going to the end. So I can waste now 10 minutes, for example, going back and forth, rambling about this, explaining this stuff, and at the end of this explanation, I'm going to just immediately jump into the end, which is going to be pretty much after we sleep, because I want to go by boat and on clear day. So we need to travel pretty much, oops, like that, all the way around here or something, or here, I don't remember, I think it's around here. And this time it's pretty much 10 minutes or something like that. So I think, again, this is something that you can be really critical about that, but I think it's helping me to reach that conclusion. That's why it's not overthinking, because if it was overthinking, I was avoiding that conclusion. And pretty much you can correlate that. And if another day passed, let's say I sleep and immediately jump into thinking everything else different than going into the end, pretty much I'm avoiding stuff. And that's something how you can relate pretty much when you are avoiding stuff, or you are overthinking, or you are just helping yourself kind of using your mind. But it's a really thin line, so it's really good that you kind of point that out, because again, it's something that is really thin, so most of the time you are going to go on the wrong side and it's not going to be good. So I think you always work like this in the way you analyze the stuff, so you might not even consider it a source of tiredness, but it's gotta be one, even if you don't see it low. It can be, it's mentally draining when you are constantly thinking stuff, of course. You need to ascertain if you are just getting tired or if you are getting wore out. And for the example here, when I'm thinking, not now, because I think I already got that sorted out. But when I was thinking about, I need to go to the end, kind of my inner feelings, my inner thinking is, I don't want to go there, I'm going to die, I'm going to stress, and stuff like that. So yeah, that is really draining, because then I kind of need to fight with that thought, and they pretty much appear to my mind. It's not that I had control over them. So that's the part when you are thinking hard, or when you are just thinking about the stuff, that is going to be can be draining, can be just tiring. In this case, since I'm kind of talking about this, I'm just consciously moving them and talking about them, I'm just removing the draining part, I'm just getting with the tiring part. And that's something that I think is really cool about when you are talking about the stuff like this openly, and you can be honest about the stuff like that. You are converting this wearing out of yourself in the game, or in the work, or in your life, or your relationship, in just tiredness. And tiredness is something good, because you can relieve that from yourself. For example, I know that all that tiredness is going to be out when I pretty much collect the enroads. And even if I think, okay, that project was a bad idea and doesn't work, I'm still going to be fine. I'm going to be tired at the end of stream, but I'm going to be fine with that. If I was wore out, I'm not going to be satisfied with that resolution. So that's kind of the big key difference there. Also, do a damn objective goal list, dude. That helps ton. Yeah, I don't want to do that because, again, this week I was kind of a more focused on league, so I kind of have only one project in mind, and most of the time I have 2 or 3. But up to this point, if I have an objective list or goal for today, for example, it's not going to help, because again, my mind is kind of not fully focused there, so it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work too well. It's kind of keep me focused on the small time, but it's not going to erase magically that wearing out that I'm having for the grindy task, for example. So that's something different, but I think it's a good idea most of the time, especially when you don't know how to start something. I think that helps a lot. When you really had the goal and you are just procrastinating that, which is what I'm doing right now, because I need to, up to this point, I just want to sleep and go there. But a couple of minutes earlier, I was really procrastinating that, and of course there, yeah, you can say making there an objective list or goal or something easy kind of for making the first step is going to be better. And to me, this first step is just pretty much talking about this, making myself conscious about, okay, what's happening to me, why I don't want to go there even when I think I should go there, and of course that kind of helped my resolution. So it might not be overthinking, but it is indeed thinking a lot. Yeah. I usually talk about overthinking when you're thinking more than it's necessary for something. For example, right now I'm kind of overthinking because I need to fill the gap between this timer and me going to sleep. So I'm just trying to fill that gap while streaming, and not pretty much what on my mind I need to do is stay here and wait, but that's going to be boring. So I'm kind of overthinking this a little bit, but it's just that. I learned that just be and don't ask me about the why or how helps ton. Yeah, I think it's different for every people. To me, understanding the why more like the how is really important, because then I can realize what really is happening. Otherwise, I don't have too much in that kind of a freeze for panic, for example. I have more that kind of this type of procrastination when I don't really know why it's happening something inside me. I kind of understand what is happening, sometimes even done that, but then I can't move because I kind of stuck there. So talking about that, making kind of myself more conscious about that, it really is me a lot of what I can do about that. So I think that's really, really important. Okay, now I'm into going to the end mode. I don't need these blocks. I don't need these blocks, but I'm going to use dirt, and I think I want to slabs. Yeah, I want to slabs. So let me see. I need a lot of slabs and a crafting table. So yeah, we go with 3 of these stacks. So we are going to have yeah, I'm going to keep the dark logs, dark oak, just in case. I don't think we're going to use this too much. And then I need a crafting table. So I need to craft these planks into slabs. Pretty much it. What else do we need? We don't need beds. And we have food. Yeah, I think we're fine. This should be more than enough. So yeah, that's something that as you can see, to me, it's helping me a lot into kind of stop procrastinating stuff and just start doing stuff. But it's just my take. For most of the people, that's pretty much the way how they avoid the stuff. So for most of the people, it's just better to making the small step. But again, that's why it makes this kind of so interesting, because every single one is different. So what works to me not necessarily works to you, but the final concept, kind of the idea or the theory behind that, is pretty much the same. So that's why I think it's really, really, really cool. But yeah, I missed one of your messages that I wanted to read. Is whoever does task 1, have a huge idea. 2, make it better. 3, dude, how is this idea becoming so damn cool? 4, try to make it work. 5, fail. 6, cry. 7, depression. 8, sugar. 9, doctor. 10, what do you mean by diabetes? 11, anger. 12, I can handle my drug. Shut up. 13, loneliness. 14, I think is death. Yeah, we need to go there. Yeah. I mean, that's really honest, I think. I don't find it funny, so I'm not going to go read it there. Oh yeah, maybe we are going to experience some lag here. I hope it's not that bad. Yeah, I died with every project in 14 steps. Good advice to go just dying faster. I think 14 steps is just too much for dying. Seems tiring and a lot of draining. But yeah, I don't think necessarily getting tiring mechanics or system for working with yourself is not the best, but I think it's better than having a less kind of steps or things less tiring but more draining. That's why I was thinking about that, because it's a really small difference, and most of the time from the outside perspective it looks pretty much like the same. On a behavioral aspect it looks really, really similar, but the intention behind both of them is completely different. Excuse me, squid. So yeah, I think it's important because I don't care too much. I don't think it's too much about the tiredness unless you have a really specific problem with getting tired. But I think the biggest problem that we are experiencing right now is of course getting drained. And we got drained a lot. Especially while gaming or working or doing tasks that can be easily become drainable in a way. Especially the repetitive ones. Not the challenging ones. Usually, as human beings, we embrace the challenge if we can, of course, overcome them. So they are really rewarding. But when we are making tasks that seems like menials, and we don't see a challenge in itself, we don't experience the reward system by itself. So that becomes way more draining for us. That's why pretty much all the games need to work with reward systems some way or another, and that's why actually on our daily lives we don't work with that, and on our jobs we pretty much don't work too much with reward system. That's why they felt more like draining. And your work can be really tiring, don't get me wrong, but that doesn't mean that it can be drained. That's why you can have a coworker who really hates your job, doing the same exact things that you love, or vice versa. You hate some type or your job, but you find coworkers that really seems to love that, and you don't understand why. It's just because, of course, every single one is different. So you feel it's draining for yourself is just for you. It's not by the task in itself. But usually, kind of the more common stuff is repetitive tasks, really unchallenging ones, stuff like that. There are people actually who are really good to deal with stuff like that, with kind of a repetitive task, but they are not kind of the most common ones. Kind of not the most common characteristics on us as humans. I'm going to break this block. I'm going to place. Ow! I don't need to break that. I just realized I came with a ton of dirt, but that looks better. So yeah, now to the end we go. We are going to bridge there. Okay, no, change of plan. We are going to the end. That remains. Whoop. Expect a bit of lag. And also, I consciously, for example, today, I'm going to restart this one. What? Oh, I need to do that. Yeah. I consciously, for example, for today, didn't make the break. Because this is just something that I love to do to myself. But it's kind of my own punishment for not acknowledging kind of faster or earlier my own wearing out with everything, you know. So I kind of love making this small punch when I can push myself a little bit, like for example for today. So I know today after this stream I'm going to get really tired, but I'm fine with that. I really love when I can push myself that little bit, and right now I have kind of that excuse. I really use kind of the justifiable punishment on myself as an excuse, but I'm trying to be... okay, maybe I should have worn a pumpkin head, but I'm trying to do the same when I can have a justifiable reward too. Because on the past I kind of only used the punishment one, and that was a really bad behavior, but when I can do both, I can force myself. Did you see the panda? That was really neat. But when I can do kind of both of them, I can find to manage myself to make my own life more comfortable, and at the same time kind of keep putting myself into small advantages like that. Because this is going to be an advantage in the future. Self-punishment doesn't sound like the best way to do stuff. Masochist must. Yeah. But I'm trying to be kind of really coherent there. I'm sometimes kind of self-punish myself. I have way more experience in that, especially with my bad relationships earlier, so I'm really good at that. But I'm trying to make that more useful. Can I make 2 Enderman here? So double Ender Pearl collection? Go there. Yeah, like that. So it's hard to me to just randomly erase that things that I learned, kind of a self-punishment. But I'm trying to use that in a positive way. And for now, that means that I can put myself into stuff that I'm going to get rewarded by that. You know, when you are doing exercise and you don't feel like you are doing that, but you stay just like 30 seconds more, 15 seconds more, you kind of catch your breath a bit more and you just go that extra mile, which is kind of the phrase. But when you are usually doing work on your house or stuff or in the gym, you don't go 1 extra mile. Especially in the rest of the world where you use kilometers, but wherever. So it's kind of at that. It's going that extra mile for yourself. So I'm really good at that, but in a pretty destructive way. So right now I'm trying to do that in a really constructive way. So I'm going that extra mile for myself, for achieving stuff for myself, but I'm trying to compensate that with self-rewarding too. So I'm really good right now I mean, maybe not that really good, but I'm thinking I'm fairly good into rewarding myself too. So yeah, I self-punish me with stuff like this, but kind kind of it's more like training, but at the same time I'm really good up to helping myself more and rewarding myself more and making my own life way more easier. So I think that's something really good to consider about. I think I'm going to tear down all of these end zone and make a bridge there with end zone. Ah shit, I lost my exercise goal last week. Oh well. I mean, I think kind of it depends on every person. To me, kind of the punishment with exercise doesn't work too well. It's not like, oh, for example, I tried to do that, which was popular at some point in League, that, okay, every time I died on lane or League, I'm going to do 50 push-ups or something like that. Never worked. Because I really don't like that type of punishment. But if I say to myself, for example, only, okay, next time I'm going to, I died, I'm going to hold the next buy of my items, so I'm going to keep playing, not going to change anything, but going to make that myself a bit more harder, so that way I can understand better what was the mistake. That works really well for me. I don't know why, but that's not like ways to be happy, don't be sad. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm kind of confused about that phrase. But yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. So yeah, again, it's really, I really love to walk into that thin line. So everything that I say to myself, you need to take it with a grain of salt, because it's really easy for myself even that I'm deluding, that I think that I'm doing something really good, and then I realize, okay, I'm just screwing with myself, you know? But I really love to walk in that thin line, because most of the time I think I'm going, I'm kind of this is spooky, but most of the time I think I'm kind of walking on the good straight line that I need or that I want. But again, yeah, it's really thin, so I have kind of see myself going overboard with some stuff, or kind of making a bad approach, so then of course I don't get the result that I want. Up to this point, I think most of the time I'm not overexerting too much of that mistakes, or I haven't learned enough about that mistake, so I can pretty much stay on point. But it's not perfect, of course. It's not that I'm my own guru master or what. I'm just in training, so I'm just trying to figure out what's going. I want to have a straight stair, but I don't think that's going to work. So if the straight doesn't work, we go with the diagonal. I mean, we can make two straight, but that's not going to work here. So we go with two diagonals then. I'm going to make a diagonal staircase here. Oh yeah, this is a really bad idea, but I love it. And I kind of love this silly concept at the same time. But yeah, this is just kind of you can say this is just making my life more harder. There is no need to make a diagonal staircase. But I think the challenge in itself of making this and not dying in the process is going to be way more rewarding, you know? But of course that's more riskier. And right now it's not really diagonal, so now I want to bend that over there. This is really, this is nerve-wracking. Every time I'm jumping, I'm kind of slightly pushing myself toward another line or something. Is really nerve-wracking. So I think we go like this now. How do I bend this? That's what I don't get. I love doing the stuff like this, but I don't see it as more work, more punishment. I think this looks fun. Fuck it, let's do it. Yeah, I'm talking about punishment in a way kind of a really friendly. So when I talk about punishment, it's stuff that I really know that some part of myself, and that's kind of the key difference, even if it's only 1% of that task, I'm not going to enjoy, okay? It's, for example, playing horror games to me. Horror games to me, it's something really hard. How did I make this? Jumping, okay, like a step there. Horror games to me are really stressful because I don't like to be scared. So when I play horror games, I know that a part of myself is not going to enjoy that, you know? I'm really not going to enjoy that because I'm going to be stressed and I don't like the feeling of being stressed. So if I'm going to play, okay, this is kind of a trick here. If I'm going to play a horror game with a friend, I know that I need to be mentally prepared for that because I'm going to stress myself out and I'm not going to feel that it's really, really enjoyable as it could be with, I don't know, a more family-friendly game, for example. And that means that some part of myself is going to enjoy that game, but at the same time I'm going to feel stressful. And that's what I'm talking about, kind of the self-punishment. It's not something that you are going to hate because that doesn't make any sense. It's just something that I'm not going to fully enjoy. So if you had 100% of enjoyment on some task, I'm not going to have the 100%, maybe I'm going to have 50% or 60% or 70%. That's kind of the, yeah. That's in punishment, it's an investment. It means like with exercise. I don't like to do it because it's right. That's true. You don't like to get tired, you don't like the lactic acid to go into your muscle because it pains. So of course you don't like that feeling. That's completely good because that's how we human works. But it's good for the health, that's good. So I do it with no joy whatsoever since there is something to get out of it. Pain, yeah. But also I hate it because it's such a waste of time, mate. I mean, that's kind of the big difference, you know? I think this kind of make it look more like on a diagonal. So I hate it from both the body and mind. The problem is if you are taking that because you hate it in body and mind, and you are not getting the reward, I think it's not going to be good. Because I think that's not the good approach in either way. So I think it's really bad. Should I do it now? I should, I think. I mean, maybe you try to say, I think I should. No, I should, I think. Because I should, I think doesn't make too much sense. But yeah, the difference is if you are, there goes my cat, no. So if you are just making that for yourself harder for no real reason and you are not getting joy, even a little of joy, then you are just wasting time. That's why going to the gym is not for everyone. Okay, maybe we don't need to go up. I'm not sure how the gates here works, to be honest. So maybe we don't need that. Maybe we just need to make this platform safer. I think it's such a good word to say it. Is it though readable? Yeah, but this is weird. So yeah, to me the important thing is you can take tasks as punishment in that way, but they are going to be stuff that you are going to be able somehow or another to relate or to enjoy. If you don't really enjoy that, then there is no merit or not point, because the problem is when you do stuff that you don't enjoy, you are not going to be able to keep that over time, and that's the big issue. Okay, this is weird, but it's fine. Yeah, if you are, for example, exercise are stuff like most of the time, yeah, if you are going to invest, but on the short term, it's not really a good investment. If you are going to invest on the long term, that's the good investment. Punishment is also you suffer, and that's the only purpose. Yeah, that's kind of the reason. So if you are only getting suffering by that, of course, exercise is going to be a punishment. When I talk about punishment in that way, it's something that I know I'm going to, let's say 50-50, I'm going to enjoy, but I'm going to hate. And then I know that I'm going to only focus on this 50% because I'm going to try to ignore this. I'm going to deal with it. But if I have a task that is only pure joy, of course I'm going to take it. But if I have a task which is purely suffering, I'm not going to take it. So when I'm saying that I'm kind of punishing myself, is because up to some point, like a horror game, I enjoy the game, but I need to be mentally prepared because it's not something that I'm going to enjoy in the void. I need to have myself constrained or in a framework that I feel kind of safe to get scared, and at the same time that I can have pleasure in that scaredness, because again, I don't like to get scared anytime. I don't like that feeling at any single point of my life. But if I know I'm in a game, I know I'm going to get jump scares every so often, and I'm mentally prepared for that, I can manage to enjoy that aspect a little bit. I'm going to still have the part that I don't like to get scared, but I'm going to have joy while playing the game and getting scared with someone, for example. So that's a big difference. And I think that's something really important, because if you don't have the joy in that task, then that task is just going to be a big problem. It's going to drain you a lot. So I think that's kind of a really important to realize that. I get better with the body, and that helps the mind somewhat. So investment, yeah. Investment can be stuff you hate, but you will gain something from. Yeah, but the problem is when you are thinking in the long term of an investment, if you don't really find that enjoyable to any point of the process, it's not something that you can really ascertain that you are going to be able to maintain, because it doesn't make sense. Why you are going to make 100% your life more miserable on the long term? It's not a decision that no one is going to make, because it doesn't make sense. But if you say only 1%, which is I'm feeling better, is going to be worth it of the other 99, that's a conscious decision, and that's make the whole working and exercising for health work for you. It's debatable if 1% is more than 99, but it's not something about numbers, it's something about your own decision. So if you feel that 1% is more valuable than the other 99 that you dislike, that decision is going to be good for you, and the long term you can keep with that. That way it's so really important to ascertain how much you like or dislike something, and that way you can work converting that wearing out into just tiredness, because you can deal with that and you are not getting drained out in the long term of the whole process. So for example, right now in the end, I'm going to get scared and I'm going to suffer a little bit, but I know in the overall it's going to be worth for me, because I really want the end road and I'm willing to kind of suffer for the bridging and everything here into getting there. So to me it's really worth it. It doesn't matter if I really at the end of the stream got the end-rods or I like the lamp design, because it's not that concept. It's just about enjoying the process, which in the void I am not going to like it, you know? So I think that's kind of the big issue there. So yeah, let me read the other stuff. I don't really get that, since I don't get pure joy from nothing. Yeah, we're talking about the body in itself. That's such a weird concept. I mean, stuff like eating, stuff like sleeping, stuff like usually getting sex, stuff like watching a good movie, stuff like hanging out with someone you really like, are usually stuff that we kind of tend to think about pure joy, because our mind fantasize about the stuff like that. Not on the task in itself, it's when we think about them, and we kind of usually kind of fantasize about them and think they are really, really good. So I'm going to go watch a Spider-Man movie because it's going to be freaking good. So I'm going to love it. That's a fantasy, because you are not really seeing the movie. You are just expecting that you are going to love it. So that's kind of the concept for pure joy. In a way, I think it's kind of a more common. It's not something that weird, if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure I hate everything and everyone in some scale or another. Oh yeah? Yeah, look at that. We got booster packs for the tag. Let me read the other comments. If you hate everything and everyone in some scale or another, it's really good to realize, because I think it's normal. I think it's fine if you don't like everything, because that's actually not true. When you find someone who tells you that he loves everything and everyone, that's a lie. They are lying to themselves, because they don't know what they really don't like. We are, as human beings, like stuff and dislike stuff. Sometimes you like more, sometimes you dislike more, but we are kind of a weird mix in that case. So, another, I don't know what is another, I just read another. On the other hand, I do get joy from pretty much everything, in one scale or another. Yeah, because we are human beings. Again, we are not kind of the theory white and black. So yeah, we like stuff and we dislike stuff. Sometimes we like and dislike the same stuff, which is something really weird. For example, I really love chili peppers, but I dislike the pain, but I really like the flavor. So yeah, I like and dislike at the same time. That's what makes it so attractive. It's the same with alcohol, for example, or stuff like that. That's why kind of a little bit of why they are addictive. So yeah, since my head can get something out of every bad experience, it feels like I'm learning, growing, and that's always great. That's perfect, actually. I avoid the stuff still, obviously, and prefer others too, but pure joy or pure hate, what an odd concept. Yeah, it's pretty much when I'm talking about fantasizing stuff. For example, to me, when you talk about a horror game, is something that I pure hate. It's not true, of course, but in the void, I'm just focusing on the fantasy of I'm going to get scared 24/7. I'm not going to enjoy that. So I need to mentally going against that prejudice on myself, and I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to be able to enjoy that in this space, with this framework, with a friend, getting mentally prepared, spending a couple of hours because I don't want to get a jump scare for 10 minutes and never play anymore. To me, that doesn't make any sense, and stuff like that. That's kind of the things that are going to make all that dislikeness on that concept of activity, which is playing horror games, really more enjoyable. But that's kind of the idea. Oh boy, I don't fantasize about the stuff being all good, because whenever that happens, my brain is always coming with all the bad that can come too. So I don't have a pure nothing. So hey Gio, play this scary game. I swear it's good. Now take such a even funnier aspect. For Gio, so sad he never streamed. I would have clipped the shit out of it. Yeah, that was really sad. But I think that was the best role ever. But yeah, I think in kind of a way, we always fantasize. Of course, I'm going to be talking about a theory here, it's not your specific aspect, because we can always fantasize about the stuff that we don't know. It's pretty much how we project the stuff. When you wake up and look through your windows and you see it's going to be cloudy, you are going to say, okay, the sun is going to come later. That's a fantasy, because you don't know the future. So of course you are thinking about the stuff like that. Some people look through the window, see it's cloudy, and see today is going to be a cheat day. Other people say, okay, it's cloudy, I just need to get more clothes on myself. Other people say, okay, this is going to rain. Other people just don't give a crap and completely ignore that fact. Every single of us react to the same input in that way, to the same scenario in a different aspect, because we are fantasizing about different concepts, and that's kind of the idea. If you are able to grasp a little bit of that, you are going to understand kind of a bit more better if you are more prone to liking some stuff or disliking some stuff. Of course, it's not the reality is not 100 pure joy, it's not 100 pure hate, but our minds tends to work in concepts which are really abstract and really absolute. And then you need to make a conscious effort in a way to transform that into reality, to make that back to your head, to the real world, and realize if you are really kind of okay, I'm really loving this that much, I'm really hating that much. So maybe you are kind of more used to make that concept more a reality, but then you can ascertain how much, and that's kind of the key, how much you like or dislike some stuff. And that's kind of to me the real kind of interesting part. You can only understand the world through your own mind, and some people are bright, others gloomy. Chronica no more than yeah, it's such a fun example. Yeah, 100%. I mean, yeah, that's a really good example of how we had a different myriads of perspective on the same concept. The thing that I wanted to point out here is that when your mind is kind of taking the control, your mind is pretty much talking in a way to you about pure concept. I really hate this, I really like this. For example, to me, and I'm trying to put the example that you just kind of see through the stream, I really dislike the grindy or the scary part of going into the end, bridging to the end, and potentially dying, because that's scary, okay? And of course that I'm randomly going to see an Enderman, I'm going to die, and I'm going to lose everything. So that's the part that I'm hating, okay? To my mind, that means I hate everything. It's not true, I know it's not true, but my mind projects that into me. So my body is kind of feeling that, and I'm feeling that I really hate that. That's why I was avoiding it, because I was avoiding something that I really don't like to do, which is going into the end with all that implies on my head. But when I do that conscious, I can talk about that and say, okay, this is not really true. I don't really dislike all of this, and actually I really think it's going to be good for me going past over that I don't like, which is the breaching part, because I really don't like that, and eventually reaching with the ender rods, which is something that I really want to try. So that's really worth it, because then I can evaluating that. But I'm evaluating my kind of a rational side with my conscious talking and decisions and trying to explain what's happening to me in the inside with what I'm really feeling, which is something that I can't control. It's just happening to me. And it doesn't matter if I think it's good or bad, it's just happening. So when I can confront these two parts, then I can kind of make them clash together and make a better decision. And that's exactly what I was trying to point out in that case. My mind fantasized, not me in that case. It's just kind of a product or a power of my mind that can fantasize about anything. But then I can kind of control my mind and say, okay, come back here, go and work with me, and then we together can work into something different, which is pretty much making the decision into going into the end. So I think that's kind of a small tweak that I think is really powerful, and is really useful in many other scenarios, because it's pretty much how we can take more control of what's happening inside us, and that works with anxiety and a lot of different stuff. So you can okay, let me see. But there's also a thing about your brain working on layers. Like sometimes there are so many layers, just a phrase you might have said, I'm not really okay with people screaming at me, but the layers peel can show there is a ton of stuff behind that, and maybe it's not the screaming that really have an effect on you, but rather the feeling of being unable to say something back. And from there, there's even more layers to find. So, oh boy, I want to go to exercise, so after you read that, I'm like, yeah, go and exercise. That's something really good, because now you can realize, just by typing in this case, and of course I think that you are working the same kind of idea with yourself. Okay, it's not maybe that I don't hate exercise, maybe it was something else, but now you're realizing, okay, you know what, I really like, or I really want to go. I don't know if you really like that, but I really want to go there for whichever reason that you have, and that's perfect, because now you are making a decision for yourself that is going to work all the time, because you are making that decision, not your kind of your head randomly thinking stuff. And it's the same to me. I know that some part of this whole task I'm not going to enjoy, but at the same time I know that this decision is so good that I don't care about all that part. And it's not magically disappear, don't get me wrong. It's not that I'm going to enjoy now going into the end, no. But at the end of the time, I'm just going to get over it, because I'm not going to give a crap about that. You know, it's just my mind thinking the stuff. I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to do the stuff that I really want. So that's kind of the key part there. So yeah, as you can say, there is a lot of layers. Yeah. I think that's when you go into deeper analysis, and I'm not trying to go there. For example, I'm not trying to explain why I think I don't like horror games, for example. I'm just trying to explain this in Minecraft in this case, because I think kind of make more sense, and you can relate to that. It's kind of something very concrete and specific. But yeah, it's pretty much just that idea. Of course, you can analyze that, and at the same time, maybe you can go into a really important side of yourself, but that's something that I think is more prone to work on therapy than on a normal scenario, or something that you can do pretty much by yourself, because I think there you need more guidance, and you need kind of a better framework, so you can allow to go into the deeper part of yourself. Especially confronting stuff that you most of the time are not going to like. So I think there having an external point of view, or at least something to anchor yourself with, is way better. So yeah, it's really easy to kind of lose yourself there and overthink stuff. And then again, if you are just in that spiral down and you are not going anywhere and you are not doing anything, then you are clearly overthinking stuff. It doesn't matter if you are finding truth or not, and of course you are avoiding stuff. So I think that's kind of again, it's a really thin line. So the evaluation of that is really subjective. It's not like an objective scale, or where or when you are thinking too much, or where you are avoiding the stuff, but you pretty much can tell by yourself when you are avoiding too much and when you are going there, and that's going to be productive in some case. So yeah, mind over the mind, said a teacher of mine. Yeah, I think that's kind of the idea. So, I mean, you can control your own mind in a way that's going to be useful for you, but I just always want to be really clear that that doesn't mean that you are going to completely control your mind, or you are going to erase that program that pretty much runs in the background of your mind. You are just going to learn how you use your mind better, but your mind is going to still working. So that's not going to magically change anything, and I think that's something really good. Have a good one, mate. Maybe see you later. Maybe later we Discord. Yeah. That was really weird, but yeah. So I think that's something really important and really key to think about. It's not like, okay, I sort this out. So for example, with me myself here, okay, sort this out, and I can finally, I see ya, bye. I finally kind of managed to pull myself together and came to the end. Okay, and I kind of pretty much share my whole process, which was kind of a bit more chaotic, of course, and way more extended than it should be, because I really like to take that time to talk about stuff like this. But it could have been done in 5 minutes or less. Okay. So I managed to pull myself together and came here into the end. But that doesn't mean the next time that I need end roads, or I just pretty much wanted to come here into the end, I'm not going to experience the same. I don't want to be bridging into the end, I don't want to go there, I don't feel like it's good, whatever. Because it's not going to erase that. That is kind of a part of me, it's a part that is ingrained in my head already. So that needs a lot more of work to deal with that. But the easy things that you can do with the stuff like this is that you can do the same process. Okay, I came to the end once. Now I have an easier way to do. Maybe I know where the end road. Let's say I come back with end roads again. So I know where the end road is. So I need to take this gateway. I make this already more safer, if you realize. I mean, I think this is more safer, but I don't think I'm going to stroke the gateway and I'm going to drop into the void. So that makes myself feel it's more easier, even if the proper mechanic is not working. And of course, that's going to still be there, that part that I don't want to go to the end, but it's going to be more easier and more comfortable to me. So yeah, that's kind of the key difference, you know? Acknowledging stuff that you don't like is not going to magically change anything. It's just going to make yourself get better decisions in that case. And the next time, since you already made a good decision for yourself, or a bad decision, but you can fix that, of course you are making a better one. That's kind of the idea. So here we go on the scary part, which is pretty much going here, using the Ender Pearl and trying not to die. So remote game. Oh, it's fine. Actually, oh, did I see one in the face? I hope not. I think we are fine. So, okay, now we need to... Okay, can I make a ladder here? So yeah, now we got a pathway to the end. And as you can see, it's not as scary as I was thinking before. But I was trying to be kind of really honest on what was going through my mind. Even if I know it's kind of not really rational in that case, or kind of doesn't make too much sense. But I wanted to really talk to you about what was really happening in my head. Because I think that's something that most of the time we tend to overlook. And I think it can be really powerful and useful at the same time. So yeah. Kind of the next time that you see coming me to the end here, you can expect that I'm going to deal with the same kind of a dove on my head, but way better. Okay, now we need to find an end city here. And of course this is the modded, I think this is, the biomes you will, yeah, the nether, so it's way different. Okay, that doesn't work. I think we need tears with Seal Touch. Okay, that's kinda cool. I'm going to take this. I think I need to break the flower there. Just in case we want, in the future, more Curse Fruit. But yeah, right now the goal is to find an end city. And actually, wait a moment. I don't need to go to the end city, by the way. I just need to smell this and create the end roads. Yeah, never mind. The goal is to take this and get the hell out here. That's easier. Okay, what is this? End sand. How do you make end sand? Scratching end stone. That's cool. Oh, I don't want to look at you. Yeah, we pretty much complete this. So as you can see, it wasn't not remotely scary at all. Actually, it's kind of boring. I think I oversell my scariness on the end, to be honest. because I didn't breach anything. I just was trying to make myself really clear and honest about what was happening inside my head, because I think that's something useful, okay? So, kind of in the process, I realized, okay, maybe... Oh, wait. What? Oh, this is really loud, guys. Is this by the end or the music? I think it's the end. Why is it so loud? Why is it so loud? Okay, it's annoyingly loud, but I think it's kind of cool at the same time. It's kind of a nerve-wracking. Can I take that, please? Okay, no. I would love to start taking damage for some reason with this sound. And I would hate that at the same time. But I think it would be really, really cool. But yeah, over where I was talking, I was kind of realizing, okay, wait a moment. It's way more easier for us. Oh, that was scary. If I just use the end gateway, you know. But as you can see, at the start, it wasn't on my head at all. So of course it's going to be way more scary there. And that's something that you need to be kind of really aware of. The world is not black and white, of course. Why that was so scary? What the sound? Okay, now I'm kind of intrigued. We have enough for end rods right now, so there's no real purpose on this. But it seems like the sound seems to be here, so it seems to me that the more time I spend here, the sound is louder. I think that's awesome. I think that's something really cool. Oh wait, there is another end gateway there. Yeah, there is another end gateway there. End gateway. Yeah, cool. I don't think it's good having two kind of together there, but okay. So it seems like this biome, which is the Chatter Desert. Okay, wait a moment. I'm in a different biome here. Yeah, in the end. Oh, that's something really, really cool. I don't know how these guys managed to do that, but it's really, really, really cool. The more time you spend on the Chatter biome, the more louder is the sound, and it's really annoying, and it's really nerve-wracking. And I would hope that if you spend most of the time, you are just going to drop dead. You know? Kind of your brain is going to explode or something like that. That's why I don't want to spend too much time there. Is that kind of end stuff? I want to go that. I want to get that. But yeah, always, of course, you need to think that I'm trying to make... I mean, not always, but I'm trying to be Vermilion Skulk. Oh, maybe it's this kind of Skulk sensor or stuff like that. Holy crap. Am I going to summon something? Holy crap, I'm scared now, guys. Am I... Yeah, it seems that it's that biome. Oh, that's something really, really cool. Oh, it's so good. What is this? Vermilion Skulk, Skulk Road, Skulk Tendril. Doesn't this work like the same as it was with the Skulk sensor and stuff? Because... What? An Ender Pearl? What? Did I got an Ender Pearl there? If this works as the Skulk sensor thingy stuff, it would be way awesome. And what is this? Ether Stone. I'm going to grab everything here. I'm going to experiment with this stuff of the screen. I think this was the guy, the culprit there. Can we kind of repopulate this or expand it? Okay, I don't want to fall down, so I'm going to keep crouching here. But that sounds really, really cool already. But yeah, always you need to think that the things that I'm trying to portray are stuff that are real, are happening to me. But of course, I'm kind of extending them a bit more for making myself more clear about what I was... Did I saw something go up? Trying to make a point or trying to share or kind of not prove but show something that's happening to me. So of course, kind of the whole process that took me here to the end is going to be way faster in real life for you. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I saw an Enderman. I realized that. Hopefully not too late. But yeah, you just need to be aware of stuff like that. Because for you it's going to be kind of a way easier than it was for me. And I think that's something kind of really cool to realize in a way. But yeah, it's just that. You know, real world is not like the theory or stuff that we are talking about. Usually more simple. But I think it was cool to explain stuff like that, you know? Because that happens to us a lot of time. And I was thinking, okay, that's something cool to talk about. But yeah. We went to the end, we succeeded, we actually filled the tank, which is something that every time it got filled, it filled me with joy, because I think it's something really, really cool. So now we're back into our beautiful base. And now we just need to end this. I see my joke there. I'm on fire with my joke. So yeah, that means... And thing is here. I'm using this kind of my end chest or something like that. And as you can see, the end is not that scary, but that was kind of a tough happening, oops, on my head. So I wanted to be kind of a really honest about stuff like that, because I think you need to realize kind of the small interactions on your head like that. If you neglect them, then you can start kind of making unwanted mistakes or stuff. That is not going to be the best for yourself. So, okay. With the coarse fruit, I don't think we can do too much. We just can only craft them. I mean, we can compact them because the batch looks cool. So, we need 18 for that. We're going to compact 18 of these, so we are going to get 2 blocks. I really think this block looks good. So, maybe we work with that. Kind of a kelp block from the end, but I think it's really, really cool. And then we need to smelt this. Is bulk blasting? Oh, please be bulk blasting. Okay, wait a moment. I need to check this. Yeah, it's bulk blasting, it's fine. I was worried that it was smoking. When you try to blast stuff that can only be smoke, you are going to destroy them. So yeah. That looks really, really cool. That mangrove tree there. So we are going to craft. Where are my blaze powder? Here we're going to craft these into end rods with these ones. Perfect. And it seems that I unlocked new recycle. Oh, wait a moment, it's not like this. Oh, it's with the blaze rod, not the blaze powder. Okay, even better. Can we do something else with this? Purple blocks, I don't care about that. Sugar arrows. Homes in on a target. I don't know what that means, so I'm going to ignore that. So yeah, now as you can see, we got enough end rods for us to test this. And that's going to be the final challenge here. This is of course always tricky to do, because I really want them to don't escape. So now I need to put that there. We need to test if this works or not, because if this doesn't work, that means this concept is not going to be the best one. But he shouldn't be able to escape there. And I want to make this kind of a taller lamp. So I'm thinking into adding some decorative blocks. Maybe a mini head or maybe a full block. I think a full block is going to be better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think with this we can make blocks of quartz, yeah, and we can chisel them. I think the texture looks really, really good. But let me try that. With the quartz pillar, quartz bricks, I think it's chisel quartz pillar, I think it is. Yeah, this one. Kind of a nice fancy lantern. I mean lamp, not lantern. So if we do something, you are still inside, that's perfect. Something like this. Now you can see we got these fancy lamps. Oh, wait a moment. I can make this even better, guys. Yeah. I can make this kind of a proper lamp. We just need 2 of these. And then we need a bunch of these glowstone blocks. Yeah, this is way better. Because I can make this a proper lamp now. So I replace that with this. And of course we need to change the texture. Like that. That's perfect. Yeah, maybe we use the other block. I'm just thinking, do we want to have this on the bottom side? I think I want to have that. So let me see, this seems to be working so far. We want the illusion blocks, yeah. So this should be better, but we are going to try. If not, we can go back and use the normal block, right? So we go this and there, and then that, and then... Oh, wait a moment. Where is my other pillar? Oh, it's here. Yeah, like so. So now you can see it's this side on the bottom, which I think is better because it's kind of growing through the end rod. And now we can do this. Okay, not like that. Clearly not like that. Okay, I think we need to make this with the dust. So now we can make this give light. How cool is that? Of course it's not going to make too much of a difference because the end rods produce light already, but then if we want we can change the end rods. And yeah, this works. This is kind of my idea. Maybe we can lower the lamp 1 block if we want and try with that, because right now it's kind of a really tall, and maybe it's just too tall for this building. I need to sleep, by the way. I believe that there is no mob, maybe mob spawning there, but not around here. So we even made the advancement for the remote gateway. But yeah, I think that's going to be in here. That's going to be a keeper. Let me try with this a small lamp here. So we change this texture a little bit. Of course we lost the light there, but it's fine. Yeah, I think I like it on this side. But I know if I do that now, this guy is going to go crazy, so... Okay, now he's going to leave me alone. So yeah, if we go like this, now we should be perfectly safe there, and at the same time, I think we need... Is this going to be enough? I think not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. We need 2 more. Okay. So 4 and 5. So yeah, I really like that. It's still kind of taking me a little bit away because it's too on the block part. Can I change? Oh, wait a moment. Do I have my chisel? Can I change the texture there? I don't know. But if I can, that would be awesome. And I gave to that block kind of some texture. No. But we can use a barrel and kind of use this concept, right? Now we are just experimenting. I think the lamps are good, but they can be better. So I'm going to experiment with one of these. Do I have more? Can I crush this and get more? I mean, it's 3. How much I'm getting with fortune? I think I'm always getting 4. Yeah. 4. And with this we have 5. I mean, we need 5 every time, so it should be fine with this. Okay, so with this one, we should be able to work. Because now, instead of using a block, we are using a chest. But we can change... Oh, wait a moment. I don't want to change the texture. I want to change this. Yeah, look at that. This is way more fancier. And now this small kind of indentation is less obtrusive there. That looks cool too. I kind of like that feather, to be honest. I kind of like this because now it's kind of having with the iron texture there, kind of a lamp inside. So I think it's better. Okay. Oh, I just need to keep open this until reach light level 15. So now the lamp is going to be the one providing light. Yeah, we need another one of that blah 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 chest. So yeah, this illusion chest. We need 4 frame chest. Okay, and the chest, I think I grabbed them like normal chest. Yeah. Oh wait, we need 4 of these. 3 and 4. So these are expensive. What? I only got 3. Did I grab 3 instead of 4? I think. Okay, so there is that. Now we need slime balls and an egg. I still seems to have enough eggs with me, yeah. And slime balls I need 4, which we had more than enough. So we are going to get 4 of these, and I'm going to only need 1 for the other part. I mean, technically I need 4 because I need 2 more on the other side, so yeah, let's make that already. I want the stone cutter, so we want the quartz pillar there, and that. Am I missing something? Maybe I'm missing. We need 15 of this, and with this we are going to reach 16. So we are fine. Now we should have all the materials with us now. Like so. And of course, instead of the wrench, we need the chisel. Perfect. So this is an illusion block. Replace that with an illusion chest, quartz pillar, chisel like so, and then we put light there. 5, perfect. And do the same here. So we start out, of course, with the end rods here and there. That's excellent. Now we need to change this for that, and this for that one. Then we will pillar like that texture and that one, and then we put light. And that's it. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's way better. It's still kind of bigger than with the lantern, of course, because the lantern was only a trapdoor, so you kind of have access to see the whole side here. But it's not that bad at the same time, because you still got the indentation, so you got kind of a more different deepness. So that's something cool. And of course now we got this open space, which I think it looks cool, so you can see what's pretty much on the back side there, and we can even add something here if we want, but I don't think it's needed. Actually, maybe a trapdoor is going to look good there. I'm just realizing now, I think a trapdoor there is going to look really good. Let me try with that, but it needs to be a frame trapdoor, which I have all of my trapdoors there. What texture is going to look good there? Yeah, I think we still need to go with the quartz. I'm trying to think about the frame there. So that means we need 16 of these. Oh, this is expensive. So let me try with this one first. but I think it needs to be a quartz pillar, so we got kind of this indentation there too. It's not that this is really needed, I just think it looks kind of better. Maybe not, but we should try. So there. Yeah, but it needs to be pillars, right? Yeah, I think that looks better, but needs to be pillars. Okay. I mean, we can add something else if we want, but I think this is going to be more than enough. It's going to make kind of this lamp instead of a full block square, something way more interesting. Okay, so that means we need the stone cutter again. We need to drop that back, actually, and that drop back too. And now we make these as pillars. We put that on the proper chest, so of course we don't mix stuff up here. We don't want to make kind of a mess than it should. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if we can, maybe we can change this. Yeah, the texture one. So now you can see it's kind of a perfectly aligned. So now it's kind of a taller lamp. And that's exactly what I wanted, you know, it's not maybe we can do something different with the base if we could engrave kind of a 2 different type of blocks, but now it's kind of a more elongated lamp. And I think it looks really good. It's kind of a weird, of course, because it's not the same as in the back, but at the same time it provides light, so yeah, I'm going to put all the way there, all the stuff there that the wrench, we are most of the time using it. And we didn't even need to use the logs for the bridging because as you can see, I completely forget about the gateway. I'm just not used to play with the gateways there, so of course I missed that. So okay, that's going to be the stream for today. I'm really happy with what we did today, with the gloves, with the lamps, finally, with managing finally and for all the ceiling here and there. I'm really happy for that. This was the most grindy week, of all that I have already, and that's a lot because off screen I tend to grind a lot of XP or stuff like that, but it was really tiring to me, and I wanted to share that because, you know, it can happen to every single one of us, but realizing stuff like this can make us improve. So I think that's something really cool to tackle about. Okay, I'm going to wait for more night so we can see properly the lining here. I just wanted to put here chains or something different just because we are going to see kind of a more light on the lamp, but it's not really needed. And if we want, we can even put light here actually. How is that? No, it's kind of an open chest. I don't like that. Actually, maybe that's not a bad idea for a barrel. So we can make look it like an open chest or something. As a decoration, I think it's cool. But yeah, you can see, even if I remove the lantern there, you are going to see that the light is around here. And I think it's cool. The room is bright, it's kind of a darker on the top side. You can see that the light is provided by the lamps in itself, and not only the end rods. So yeah, look at that. That one is really cool. Maybe we need a bit more of light here or there. But yeah, this is going to be a darker room, I think. Maybe these two, I'm still not sure. And then of course we have this one. A lot of things to think about there. But for the time being, I'm really happy. And I want to think about my new project with the chips. I think it's going to be fun. And it should be interesting. And it's going to help us working with pretty much the carpets here. So yeah, I'm really happy with that, guys. So that's going to be it for today. Let me sleep, and we are going to be it for this week. So yeah, with that done, thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much for the comment, for liking here too. Oops, there, perfect, nailed it. And yeah, we shall see us on the next week. See you and stay healthy. Bye bye.